Anyways, though,
Yeah.
this is going to be quite a treat. For those of you tuning into the video, this is a grudge match between CaptainSD, the Australian menace, and Bigduke, the biggest Duke. This is going to be a best of 3, and we have drafted teams today. I'll go over it in the lobby once we finish loading. Alright, player vision, just to be safe. I'm pretty sure global vision works now, but I'm not going to take any chances. And alright, we are in the game. On the good side, we have the CaptainSD team, and on the evil side, we have Bigduke. Now, CaptainSD and Bigduke are actually in the 1v1 matchup, so we are going to see a straight up fight between the two to prove their worth. Meanwhile, in the good team, we have Wilmer recently out of retirement as Billy on the Elven team. We also have Katyusha as Cardalin, and Western Gondor is Zoom Zoom. Meanwhile, we have Crazy Crep coming in as Misty Mountains on the North Downs, and finally Kexlis, also known as Posey, on the Evilman team. Note that Kexlis is an impersonation name, he is Posey. So, we do have a rotate by Misty Mountains on the North Downs early on this game, but Wilmer is here to defend it, so not too much progress is made here. Meanwhile, Bigduke is sitting at Wainwriter at full HP. Okay, I'm not sure what he was doing there, but okay. He recalls over the cliff to go for Loft from the bottom, but Zoom Zoom and CaptainSD are here to defend it, so this push should not be able to get any progress unless something catastrophic happens for the good team.
Kamul empowerment immediately.
Kamul, ooh, okay, that's an interesting pick. Definitely, objectively speaking, probably the strongest empowerment. I think the jury's still out on whether or not it's a viable alternative to Naz, but it's a very interesting pick for the 2-minute mark of this game. It looks like Bigduke is trying to go for some early progress, and they're also going for Dol Guldur. We do see this early gas. He actually swapped over to it 2 minutes late for some reason. That's very interesting.
Because they're doubling Gondor, so Misty's forcing Orthanc while Hex or Posey's getting a free push on Law. So Gondor needs someone to help him out here so he can go defend the other base. Yeah. Misty sitting on him.
Yeah, Zoom Zoom is communicating with this team. Meanwhile, though, I'm not sure if I have a lot of faith in this Dol Guldur gas. Elves already stripped out half the frontal cannons there. Meanwhile, we do have Bigduke and Crazy Crip going in on the North Downs, but Billy is back here with the Arb to defend it. This push is going to be stopped in its tracks very soon. Meanwhile, at Trollshaws, we do see a little bit of action going down. Katyusha very close to losing Huntmaster. Just one auto attack from one of the Evilman heroes is just barely not enough to kill him. Meanwhile, Crazy Crep is back to Orthanc, and Zoom Zoom is recalled in to respond. Amon Laha has not actually gone down yet, mind you. So Zoom Zoom is in a relatively healthy state despite the constant doubles this game so far.
They're just slightly disjointed.
Did botch that recall. Yeah, they're just slightly disjointed, that's true. We did see Crazy Crep also slightly botch that recall and get forced to stop his push. That was actually quite bad. And G-Unifier making an observation, the Misty Mountains are... Oh crap, I forgot to enable the art ping, right, for the spectators. I forgot to do that.
Ooh, Gabo almost dies.
Yeah, Gabo almost died. I think, was Arrows off CD there? I'm not quite sure.
I think it was. I don't think
Meanwhile,
he thought he'd get it.
Kexlis recalling in makes sure that Zoom Zoom recalls out. Looks like another 2-push on Lothlorien, but Ninja did come out just now, so that 2-push is going to be stopped in its tracks. CaptainSD now pushing into Karndoom because Bigduke is out of the area. CaptainSD is actually very good at punishing as Arfidane. He's trained quite a lot against my Ain, so he knows exactly what to do when Amar loves to rotate. And indeed, Bigduke has been rotating quite a lot this game. Kexlis now recalling in to pressure Western Rudar with Misty Mountains and Amar. This is going to be a triple on the Western Rudar respawn. Wilmer slightly late to the defense, but still a very good time. Meanwhile, in the east, we do see Zoom Zoom pressuring Wainwriter encampment and Katyusha, I believe, healing up.
Yeah, if you actually look at... Well, there's this big double, or... Yeah, this big double on Rudar is, like, pretty huge with Cats coming up from the bottom. And now it's
Cat
3v3.
is now here to defend.
Smaug almost dies too. Yeah, and they have to leave.
And EM actually recalls out. Okay. Leaving this push for another time, it seems.
Card on the bottom really changes the math of this. It's almost impossible to push.
Yeah, it's already very hard with the 2v3 since Elves is so strong in the early game, but Cardo just makes it completely untenable. I think EM did have the right call recalling out there.
Oh, this is going to be a 7-minute troll shows from Cat. Not great.
I mean, to be fair, EM was defending her, but is slightly slow, that is true. She actually cleared out the cannon south of Tharbad first for some reason.
Yeah,
Troll shots does go down though. Another recall in on Orphank. The first gas is about to finish on the spawn, and I don't think Crazy Crip can finish this spawn off this fast unless Zoom Zoom's really slow with the recall. Zoom Zoom should be able to just barely get Courier if he just camps the spawn for 2 minutes after this. And indeed, Crazy Crip does actually recall out, not willing to take that risk. But Cax is also here. Oh, we do see Golden Bolt traded out for Carping. That's a very nice trade from Captain SD. Well played, well done there. Now Karsh is out, but Karsh never really lives that long. Doesn't really change the map too much. Alright, Orphank's first cast is done, so we should be seeing Courier very soon. I don't think they'll be denying Courier as long as Zoom Zoom has his ARB, and indeed Billy Wilmer also has his ARB covering Orphank just to guarantee that the Courier buy does not get denied. Very, very juicy Inspire on Adderhill here, hitting like 30 mass units as he tries to one push down Wainwright encampment. But Bigduke actually here defending Wainwright encampment for Evil Min. That's an interesting one, especially since Karn Doom is being stripped down as we speak. I'm not really sure if he wants to be moving there.
Just in time to defend Orthanc, and since he forced Zoom to retreat, he actually saved Orthanc. Orthanc was going to die otherwise. Because he had to
That's actually true. Holy cow. Bigduke inadvertently shooting Misty Mountains in the foot, denying that Orphan kill.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And yep,
that's
as
pretty
we
tough.
have 10 seconds left until the funding opens up, we will be seeing probably 4K in minerals going to the coffers of Western Gondor, securing that Kerr nearby.
Big Duke wants Crazy to move the ARB from Karn Doom, but Krep just says, why? Why?
I mean, it is half HP. If Captain SD is feeling a little bit confident here, he could probably dive that ARB and might not be punished for it. So, Crazy Crepe definitely should be a little bit careful. And, yep, there we go. We do see Courier get summoned to Minas Anor. So that is the Courier denied. That's actually a huge setback for Evil because they spent quite a lot of their opening initiative trying to deny that hero. So now that their efforts went completely just fruitless, then they're really going into the mid stages of this game without a lot of tempo. Now they are going to finish off the spawn, which is at the very least 1k in feed and 1 gas denied. But the main goal of denying the hero was not achieved.
It's 12 minutes, and that's the first base they killed. EK is still alive.
Yeah, actually, Western didn't even die. Ethan Darbad, not dead.
And Law. So Law died as well. A little earlier.
Okay, Law died. Fair enough, fair enough. So that's the second spawn dead. And Wilmer and Captain SD going in for the double on Karn Doom. I don't think Crazy Crip can defend this by himself, especially without the Nazgul or Mass. And I don't know where Bigduke is. He's just going in for last bridge while this is happening. While he's about to lose Karn Doom at the 12-minute mark, he's trying to trade it out for bridge.
It's not gas.
If Katyusha is here,
it's just a feed spawn, you know? It's not gas, it's just a feed spawn.
Yeah, Katyusha is here, so he's not even going to get it. He takes off 3 cannons on the spawn in exchange for the life of Karn Doom.
Wow.
400, 200, 100. Yep, that's Karn Doom dead. Karn Doom traded for 3 cannons on last bridge. That was quite an interesting play from Bigduke. And also, Good did actually notice the gas on Dol Guldur there. Now, it does seem to be the bait 1 gas on Dol Guldur. He has swapped over to Angmar. But Dol Guldur's outer cannons are completely stripped, so I don't really think that a 1 gas bait is actually worthwhile for Bigduke there. Meanwhile, Katyusha and Wilmer are going to go in and 2 push Eastern Rudar, which is currently being gassed. Second gas has been finished on that spawn. Marshall does go down in the south to Kexelis. Zoom Zoom's actually in the
Oh,
state
okay.
where he can actually chase away evil men, so it's already a very bad sign for evil when Western Gondor can solo chase. Oh no! Cat, what are you doing?
She bought and didn't realize that he was just going to stay. So she bought River thinking that she would be safe, but she stayed there and
Oh,
just
that's
like,
not ideal.
They didn't even shoot anything. They were just walking. So it was just a move command as well. She just thought he would leave, and he just didn't, and she wasn't looking.
Yeah. Oh, and no, she recalled into Ron Arb. That's what happened.
Did she?
Yeah, I guess she meant to go to Tharbad and didn't notice that she went to Londyre.
Oh, and then
I
she
think-
walked up. Is that what she's
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where she was coming from. That makes sense.
Unfortunate. It's still winnable for good, but that's immediately all of their advantage going into the mid game vaporized in that 5-second window where she walked into Misty Mountains.
I'll be honest. I think they kind of baked that in. That's already happening this game.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna be that surprised.
Okay. Crazy Crepe funding Bigduke 5,000 minerals to get the NAS that he can't buy because of empowerment. Now, buying a Blue Wizard isn't an awful choice regardless, and we are going to see Last Bridge finally go down in, I guess, a delayed trade of sorts. Kat Yusha, even if she does manage to get here in time to defend, does not have the
Kamul,
strength.
maybe?
But oh, Kamul. Okay,
No, Morg
Yeah, not
is
quite, not
walking.
quite.
Okay. Wow.
Morg
that
walking
was-
over, but the area's clear, so there's not a lot
she's
good
walking
can do
back.
to punish that.
Oh, he notices. So yeah, he has moved. I don't think he's. Oh my god.
What is he doing?
Keep walking. Move command. He move commanded Morgamir almost through last bridge again, but then now he's walking him back.
Yeah, okay. Morg's not going to get ganked here. Wilmer is now here down in Carlin to defend against the Evilman incursions. Meanwhile, Crazy Creep is back in Western Gondor, but I'm pretty sure Crazy Creep still hasn't gotten his NAS. Yeah, I don't see it here at least. So,
Yeah, they really should get that for him.
crap, I forgot. Hero status is broken, Spectator. But I think Zoom Zoom could take the 1v1 here if he positions himself nicely.
Well, he doesn't have
When
Adriel
Missy doesn't actually have
here.
the NAS, Western Gondor can actually 1v1 as long as they have Kuru, but
He didn't
okay,
have
forces the
Adriel with
recall.
him, is the
Very
thing. So
interesting.
he was actually only 3 heroes without a lot of chase, which is why I think he was a little hesitant.
And maybe...
Adriel's back
wait.
healing.
Azrael was back healing, that is true. Yeah, arguably he still should take it because of Rogash being not that good in hero fights, but
Yeah, that's true.
he can afford the space. Left Nui actually didn't get finished off there. Last Bridge actually gets bought by Posey here. So it looks like it's going to be a Turtle Eastern Rudar, but a lot of the cannons have already been stripped. CaptainSD might be going in from the top left, so I'm not actually sure if that's going to provide as much security as Posey might want. Meanwhile, Katyusha's Eastern Tharbad might be going down here as Crazy Crip recalls in. That is a huge mind patch going in and killing all of Crazy Crip's mass. So that push actually is going to be delayed for a little bit there. Alright,
Maybe
Misty
because-
Mountains finally
yeah.
gets their Nazgul at the 1830 mark, which is rather slow, all things considered. That tempo really would have been useful a lot earlier.
Oh, Huntsman? No. Wow, I think
Not
he could have
quite.
gotten Huntsman there.
500 HP still, not too much to worry about.
Well, he pulled back, and Cat wasn't, so he opted out of the fight.
Alright, Posey is going to lose Balkov Outpost, it seems. And Billy actually just goes in from the eastern side with nobody defending, so the last bridge is just going to be destroyed here, reducing the defenses in front of Eastern Rudar, really leaving the spawn, which Kexlis is putting a lot of effort into investing in, kind of exposed. Left Nui does actually get finished off. It was one shot, so Zoom Zoom didn't really have a lot to do in terms of defending it.
Billy's gonna
And
be
the core
jumping
hill
on
is
Posey
Misty
here.
Mountains Naz.
Yeah, Billy's just or Wilmer's just keeping Cat alive because
Yeah.
Posey realizes that she can just roll over him now, or he can just roll over Cat. So
Oh, smoke! Not quite. 94 HP. That was
Wow.
really close. If Azrael was just pulled back in there, I think Smog might have went down.
Captain's
that would have
working
been
on
very
the
risky,
gas
of
DR
course.
now.
Yeah.
So if they actually kill ER,
And oh, Wilmer's actually coming in from the southwest. So yeah, that's just
this
ER
should be
dead.
it. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, Posy's not recalling in because they're actually going in on Nenya Lothlorien. What is this? It is never a good idea to go in for Nenya Lothlorien, but apparently they're actually doing it, and they might actually be getting it.
Such a huge
Wilmer's
move.
not actually turret targeting, so they might be able to get it here if they're a little bit lucky.
Are they still not going to? No, they are, right?
No, not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Now that Zoom Zoom is here, the map completely changes, but Wilmer actually hasn't been... Oh no, they're actually going to get it. Wilmer didn't cannon target.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was a lot of... If he turret targets that, there's no way that works. That took like 2 minutes.
Yeah. There's no way it should work. But he actually did gas Cause of Doom, so he didn't even bother with the loft gas despite Nenya, so I guess it works out in the end. They did have to spend quite a lot of strength getting that spawn killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think trading Eastern RotWK for that still worthwhile for good.
Captain is just Omega fed right now. He's just, you know, he's got loss off. He's only lost RotWK. He just killed ER. He's working on Graham. Karn Dune dead. Angmar is only on Angmar and a Graham, and they've only had like 2 gases in Angmar, so they're like he has almost no mass.
Well,
so
he does have Ice Marine, to be fair, but yeah, Bigduke's mass is super gimp right now.
Yeah.
Now, Aaron Vorn might be going down here if... Actually, no, Wilmer is here to defend it, so
Wilmer
Kat is going to live quite a lot longer than maybe she ought to live. But, yep, Posy is forced to recall out. Wayne Rider, though, hasn't died yet this game. Balcoff was delaying it.
Good of Captain here to actually realize that Wayne is still alive and going to kill it.
Yeah. Captain's a very nice rotational player. He's very mobile.
Yeah. He's very, like, stable and consistent, which is what you want.
Yeah, he has good initiative. Wilmer finishes off Central Camp. I'm not sure if it was already dead, but the cannons here are gone now, so that's a bit of space denied for Evil. And meanwhile, Kat is actually going in from the top. Wilmer buying a bit of space for her to strip out a cannon or 2 here. Now, Crazy Crypt did actually recall in from the east here, which is interesting. Forces Kat to recall over. They might be going for Eastern Tharbad here. Indeed, they are. Meanwhile, Bigduke and CaptainSD just scrapping it out in the north of the map.
Ooh, big fungal on the
Yeah, quite a big one.
Oh,
Boulder getting a little bit low.
Getting pushed forward.
Huntsman still has 1,000 HP. Still plenty of HP to work with.
This is such a choke point. Wow.
Yeah, this is very hard to fight in for either good or evil. The choke just makes it so easy to accidentally push it here and lose
Gabo
it.
is so low, too.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think you realized how low Gabo was until, like, very late there.
Yeah.
But
If they might have been able to coordinate a little bit, pull out Warcry with Huntmaster to dive forwards and kill Glabo, but I'm not sure if that would have actually backfired.
Has Wilmer bought any heroes? He's only got Kurden. So he's actually not as fed as you normally see an elves at this point of the game.
Actually, yeah, that's true. They might have been... Oh, I think he probably either funded Lostsoft or Courier, so he's a little bit... Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And he also bought Nenya, so he's a bit slower. Although we might be seeing a Ride here. Ride would be really good BM for CaptainSD. Cat coming in to reinforce Wilmer as they 2-push Dunland. Misty Mountains
Durin,
and Evilman nowhere to
God.
be seen.
Durin, 35 HP.
A little bit of that rush showing, but in the end, Wilmer does not actually get punished for it. He does recall out. He sees Kexless over here, Posy, I mean, and goes in to defend it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna... If this is the one push for Posy that actually
Oh,
Wilmer's
Big
not
Duke's Herb gets dived on by Zoom Zoom. A good pick for the good team. Double on Wayne Rider is going to finish off this spawn. CaptainSD is going to trade a couple of cannons on Lossa for it, but he probably won't be losing it.
It's a double
not
now.
unless Big Duke is also here pressuring him, though.
Yeah, because Wilmer's bottom trying to save, you know, Cat, and there's just going to be this unpunished double.
Yeah, this is going to be triage for CaptainSD. He opts to leave Forward Shell behind to chase off Big Duke. Wilmer does actually get here, but by this point, Lossoff is about to die.
Yeah,
so
Lossoff
good
got his
coordinated
levels,
double by Evil.
Lossoff got his levels, so it's not the end of the world, but
yeah,
obviously
but that mass being denied is going to set back CaptainSD by a little bit.
Yeah, it makes it easier for Duke to actually contest him 1v1.
All things considered, Evil Min is still kind of healthy. Dunland, Endedwife, Yor, and he hasn't actually lost any heroes. Eastern Tharbad, though, finally going down. A 30-minute Eastern Tharbad is quite late, to be fair.
This is going to be a little bit more pushing on Dunland. Oh, wow, the first push on Elven King's Halls this game from Crazy Crap at 28 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
He's killing out the outer ring of cannons.
And Wilmer doesn't actually have his Arb in the area. I think that's going to be an uncontested one. Alright, Karch does go down, and this double by CaptainSD and Wilmer onto Mount Graham. If Bigduke tries to contest this, he might be losing a couple heroes here. I don't think he has the strength for this. And indeed, Morgamir is about to die. Yep, there he goes. The chase from Celeborn and Thranduil finishes him off. You don't want to be poking here in this case. There's way too much concentrated range firepower for you to deal with.
Now it's just Kabul for range.
Alright, Crazy Crap has recalled in.
Do they realize?
If they position well, they can take this, but instead they're actually going to just stay a little bit longer, get a little bit more DPS in, and recall out. Oh, Huntmaster goes down.
Alright,
I think Cat Yusha was trying to buy time for Zoom Zoom to go for flank, but Huntmaster just died a bit too fast.
Yeah.
That's quite unfortunate.
Crazy's just farming more of the Mirkwood turrets and Elven King's Halls. It's really crazy. Wilmer wasn't punished for leaving his Arb from the east for so long, which is really nice for him.
Yeah, I mean, Mirkwood might be going down here if he doesn't do much about it. But honestly, that takes up Misty Mountain's time.
Yeah. Oh.
Lontaran. Oh, Zoom Zoom's gonna go for the greed. Stays in.
Oh my God,
goes in. This actually works.
You're... Bro.
Nope, nope. Holy crap, that actually worked. Posey just waited a little bit too long to try and bait them in, and it kind of backfires for him.
The Wilmer going back in, I did not expect to finish it. But wow.
Yeah, I think if Thranduil gets targeted there, he just pops. There's no way he survives there. That was that was a huge risk.
Posey was just as surprised as we were. Like, what? They're going for this?
Alright, Graham goes down. That's actually 500 extra feet as well. So, Bigduke only on Amar and Ice now.
Yeah, this is just a bad... Yeah, because Crazy's just farming north, and Wilmer is just pushing Aang itself. But Posey's here to save them. So they're going to be like, oh, now the three are here. Okay, so they're going to force them out of this.
Yeah, they need to get out of here. They need to get out of here. That force field was a bit wasted, but it's all fine in the end. Gina does have a little bit of a good point. Honestly, I'm not really sure if Laura is the best play for good right now. They really do need to empower like Wilmer's ball. But I think they're kind of treating this like a more casual game of sorts. So they're going to try and just let Cat keep playing instead of going for the super sweaty competitive plays.
It's also because it's Uglapa, which like hard counters Lord of Tharbad. So like it's just pretty tough. Big double on Fornos though. And it doesn't seem like there's anyone here to help him. There's Wilmer coming from the bottom.
Oh yeah, Wilmer from the south. Okay, yeah, this Fornos push should be shut down as long as Wilmer goes in. Yeah.
They're outmassed here. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're evil being outmassed by good is never a good sign.
This early, yeah. Like this is normally something that, you know, if it happens, you expect it to happen later when you've made more progress. But Angmar is just so weak. You know, he's on Angmar and Ace alone.
Yeah, and like he lost a Gas and Dull, I think a Gas and Karn, so he's behind by 2 gases, which is already very tough. He loses the passive mass from Graham and Karn as well.
But Tharbad's almost dead, which would be Eve lost.
Oh, that's not ideal for them.
That would change things like entirely, I think.
And that also denies Buccaneers, which is like one of the main upsides of Lord. Yeah, Wilmer's not here to puppy guard Cat anymore. He's going for Enmore, so...
The Naz that they get from Double Lost are Giandur, Inadunabeth, and Ice King.
Oh.
So really good Nazes available.
Yeah, really good. Well, okay, let's keep a little bit of this bias out of here, but... Yeah, fair point, to be fair.
This is Rise of the Witch
Oh, Midverander actually on the CaptainSD ball. I'm not sure when he came out. He's level 3, so he's been out for a little bit now. That's like a huge amount of feed then. Like CaptainSD is super strong.
Oh! Smaug? Jumping on an R.
Not quite. Yeah, all of Red's heroes were full HP.
Straight away.
Double Naz.
Wow, they missed a Dunabeth. Unlucky.
That's actually really bad. Bigduke grabs Hormuth. Okay.
Oh, wow, yeah, on the wrong ones. You'd rather it be switched, but it's fine. It's still really good.
Yeah.
You prefer Ice
I mean,
Beam
okay,
gun on
with the
Misty.
AA rework, Hormif isn't that bad against Arfdane.
Well, you just want the air hero on Misty, and you want the ground range.
Yeah, that's still fair, but it's like air heroes are not as bad as they used to be on Amar.
No, not at all, not at all.
Although Hormip is very vulnerable to arrows, both of the air heroes actually. We do see a 2v2 up in the north here, but being outmassed, Evil really can't make a lot of progress here.
Yeah, they can fake like this. Although I guess it's because it's EM, so it's actually a little scary.
Oh, Misty Mountain's actually coming in from the back, though. They are going to... Oh, and they might be losing a lot of mass here. I do see 3 or 4 Lords of Cause of Doom going down. Yeah, this triple might actually get some work in if it doesn't get contested. Where zooms him in this case?
Uvava lives really
Uvava
low.
lives, but he's actually being run back in. Okay, no, he does get pulled back. He's not gonna die. Water goes very low as well.
Like
so many heroes going quite low.
Oh, but he's just
being dived on.
From the top side. He's just ignoring everything. He's right-click Fornos.
If we can see a cat gank here, we might be able to get Uvava down.
All right, so yeah,
Fornos just being clicked on.
Fornos. She's right-clicking.
Yeah, Fornos just got overpowered. Dang, well coordinated triple by Evil there, actually getting Max Fornos killed. Zoom did finish off Austin Hill in that time at least, but that's really not comparable.
Crazy instantly recalls Sal to push Eric.
Yeah, very good. This is what I'm talking about when I say Exodus is crazy. Like, they play very similarly. They're both very good players.
Yeah, like, I really like Crazy. I think like he's actually not fantastic in just fights in the same way as Exo is. Like if you just 1v take the fight with him, like his micro isn't ideal, but his like strategic decision making is really good. Very
he has like JMS Slayer level game sense, but like with much better non-arthritis reaction speeds. It's very nice.
He uses hit points, you know. So
he's JMS Slayer, but he doesn't have arthritis.
Yeah, and ended weight is still alive for Posey.
Yeah, that actually puts good back so much.
Now Wilmer's just gonna farm some of the turrets, almost loses Celeborn.
They need to feed Wilmer at this point. They need Wilmer to pick up the carrying now that Fornos is dead.
They also need to kill Smaug before the dragons come out.
Yeah, because it's that point in the game as well. Mirkwood's actually finally going down despite being undefended this entire game, but it's going to be a one push.
It's surprising.
Crazy's not even going to lose that much mass for it. Honestly, I think he could have killed us a lot earlier.
Yeah, he probably could have. I think he was just busy because his team is really relying on him.
Yeah. Zarek Doom? Not a hero? He's grabbing Zarek Doom instead of a hero?
I would have liked that earlier, actually.
Yeah, a lot earlier, but at the 40-minute mark, this is the time.
Yeah,
this is like the point in the game where he just one push to spawn. I don't think that's ever the right play here.
I think when they got the really early Karn, I think they should have bought immediately, and then this is really oppressive because then like the actual forcing the buy of the rocks really hurts. But at this point, they have so much money for Evil, and they're rich.
Like this is not going to be effective. What's going to happen is Evil's going to go in, triple the spawn, one push it. It's going to be just 7k wasted. Or 6k.
Well, it's going to be pretty tough to force it without EM coming. Because
no, like, the Elven Ball is really bad at defending inside these turrets. And Arctis doesn't have the mass cover.
Well, I just think Aang is just so irrelevant here. That
meanwhile,
really
the Zoom actually going in on Scappa. Scappa's being upgraded, really like so the attack isn't in.
It's really good.
This is a huge alpha strike. Zoom's killing almost all of the cannons here.
Really
Prick
good.
does recall in. He is forced to recall, but that's almost all the cannons already. Scappa's not long for this world.
That's really good.
And that also forces Misty Mountains out of here, so Billy and CaptainSD can get a little bit of progress in. If they can manage to wipe Bigduke here, which they might be doing if Bigduke keeps running in Witch King like that, that's super aggressive. They'll probably like get a very nice position here.
See the Kamul ability, so now like all this mass
Shadow
like,
Meld comes out. Witch King very close. Arrow's not quite going off, and that was 440 HP. He was in Arrow's range. Very close there.
He might have healed through it, maybe. Depending.
He would have healed through it. He has soul absorption. I think he would have healed.
I think if you
but
do
that
it
was
like
super
immediately,
close.
maybe not. But yeah, I don't know. It's excusable in that instance because you don't know if you get the kill.
Although maybe Thranduil would have kept chasing if Arrows actually did start casting. I'm not really quite sure.
Yeah.
Things could have happened. It's hard to say.
Posey's so healthy though. This is scary.
Yeah.
You know?
Loss off.
You have to
Lost
recall
exposed
out
here.
of
I think
this.
he's going down. Yeah, Lost gonna. Oh, unless.
Arbaleg.
Oh, Arbaleg. Oh, not
Wow.
quite. Arbaleg does go down there.
But I missed the arc too.
Yeah. Posey just
Arbaleg.
saw Captain SC sitting outside. That's kind of a trap, especially with Uvafa.
Yeah, this is...
Even in
this
the
is
late game, you
such a
just
small
can't
zone.
sit outside, especially without mass cover and with Uvafa on the evil side.
Yeah,
That's
this
a
is 3.
rough
You
loss.
need to get out of here as elves. Or, oh, Ice King!
Oh, Ice King goes
Wow.
down there
Just
though.
awesome.
Very nice, very nice.
He overcommits and then just gets dove. Smaug,
Yeah.
maybe? Oh my god, this is so dangerous.
Wilbur
for
needs to
elves,
recall out here though. He
He's
is
gonna get
in
dove
such
right
a
now.
bad
He's getting dove.
position.
Durin?
Oh no! Oh,
Wow.
not quite.
though.
Yeah, he's overstayed. He overstayed. That's the problem with Zarek. The evil can't
Yeah.
envelop it from every side.
If
Although that was a
Posey
very
went
nice form of
faster-
pickup.
If Posey went faster, I think he gets more. Like, I think he could have
Yeah, he
gotten
gets more. I'm not sure why he
multiple
picked
heroes.
Durin first.
Neither do I. I think that's Gladriel plus Curtin, for the same
Yeah,
HP.
but he picks Durin himself, which is weird. I guess it was like the health bar. He was like a big target.
Yeah.
But at the
Whoa.
very least,
Nope. Smaug.
Crepe losing his second ARB changes the map so much because Zoom Zoom's efficacy just went up like tenfold.
Yeah, absolutely.
His rotates won't be answered now. Meanwhile, Kat, I don't know what she's been doing this whole game. Laura
Kat's
Tharbad is
just-
still alive, but
She's just trying to defend, slowly pushing Enidwaith. She's pretty irrelevant
yeah,
at this
but
point.
solo pushing Lord of Tharbad is the saddest thing you'll ever see. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like, it's nice that they bought the hero for Kat, but it really wasn't the play.
No.
It was just to keep Kat in the game.
Man, yeah, this game, good
No,
is just
Os already
wishing
died
that
at that point. You can't buy Oswapont Master, so that wasn't an option. Actually, no, Argaleb. Right, I forgot.
Oh,
Argaleb can
and
buy
there's
it.
Rally. Rally and Coldfell's dead.
Yep. Okay, so this is actually a very even game right now. I don't see any really advantageous side right now.
Losing Durin, honestly, it doesn't really matter.
It's not a
in
huge
terms
deal.
of Wilmer's damage, DPS, it doesn't change anything.
It's like, okay, if you're biased and think Amar isn't a faction, then yes, good is winning. I think in a normal game, this would be even. If you consider Big Duke, maybe good is winning.
I don't know. Evil is EM being this healthy with full ball.
Yeah,
is
EM being very
terrifying.
healthy is the main thing.
This is a problem because EM can have EM has infinite buys. TV. Posey can just buy the entire map, get 18 heroes at this stage.
Oh, do they have the
all
money
buys
for
are
it?
up. Well, if no one's able to
Oh,
stop
Wilbur's
her,
gonna go
stop
for
him
Ride. Actually, no, he's diving. Ride would be so funny right now, but he's just trying to dive Amar. Never
I
mind.
feel like Ride, when all these turrets up at us are still alive, is probably not ideal.
It's funny though. Like, imagine if they managed to win the Ride right now, despite Evil loss. That'd be like such a big BM.
Dust on Global, is it off cooldown already? It might be. They need to go.
It's a short cooldown.
It's too early for this to be done. They need to clear the outer
Yeah, they need to
range.
clear out the outer cannons for kill Amors. It's way too early.
But you
Although,
can't die
okay.
through this.
If Wilmer just assumes Big Duke doesn't react in time and doesn't target, I think he can take it, but that's a huge if.
This is one of the instances where you want Durin, actually.
Yeah,
Right?
actually, he deals a lot of structure damage.
And
But
he's
like,
just
if
a lot of
he does it
HP.
with Captain SD, so it's like a double dive, I think they can do it super easily.
Alright, so this is
All
a
right, Big
push
Duke going in on
full.
here, running Witch King down the south side for some reason. Oh, Kamul might be going down here. Oh no, he recalls
Yeah.
out. Man, if Arvaleg was alive there, Kamul never lives.
Posey's just-
Unfortunate
oh,
for
you
Captain
know-
SD.
Okay, it's just gonna be the outer ring. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
needs
it's just
to
gonna be
happen
outer
before the
ring.
dive.
There's no way.
Kill that
It's
fourth
way too big of a
one, Now
risk.
you go home. There you go.
Yeah,
Very
but
nice,
now it's set up.
Lauren. Now you can go in basically the next time he's not looking, which will be soon.
Yeah. If Big Duke kept his ARB in the front of Amar instead of the backside, Kamul would be dead there. Unless.
Wow, yeah, no, Good is actually making a fair amount of progress. This is Coldfell's, all those turrets are gone,
Yeah.
which opens up Gabo and Eden. And Posey is just struggling to get through a Numinos.
Yeah, like, it's at the point in the game where all the good spawns remaining are like the really hard to push ones.
Yeah. And
So
I
even
guess-
though Evil does have initiative, it's very hard to push regardless.
And Misty only having one ARB makes it almost impossible for him to really help here. He's just forcing through Kaza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
this is,
losing that ARB is huge. Like losing that ARB at this stage in the game
Yeah.
is like losing two heroes.
Absolutely. And honestly, maybe even more for Misty, because they're just not killing anything. And he was the one
Yeah, they
killing all
can't do
these
anything
spaces.
now. Like, what you would probably have to do is set Big Duke on puppy guarding duties so Missy could just use their ARB.
Like
But
this
then
is
that's also a huge risk in itself.
Posey's been trying to kill Mithlund for the last like 10 minutes and is maybe going to do it now, but no, he's gonna get blocked.
Nope. Captain SD's here. He might actually be ganking the special transport as well.
He should know. He should know. Yeah, there he knows.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's no way it doesn't. Oh, if he's slow here. Oh, that was very close.
Close.
Yeah, I think
This
Big
guy
Duke just
Kaz?
commanded Posey to do it, and Posey just like followed for like a lapdog. It was funny.
Kazad is getting actually pingable now, though.
Yeah, it is pingable. Also, we do see Mara Kajar in here. That's an interesting play, especially since I'm pretty sure Sanctuary of Arnor upgrades haven't been finished yet. I'm not sure why he's gassing that.
Yeah.
Wait, are Sanctuary of Arnor upgrades finished yet? I'm not sure. I don't see any Outriders. Oh, Kex's Arb. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, Posey. Rough.
Yeah, Posey just lost so much mobility there. I think that's game then.
Well,
like,
I think he still has 2, doesn't he?
he has 2, but
One north, one south. Oh, that's Angmar. That's the Angmar dive. Turret targeting.
Angmar
Nope.
dive?
Still no target. Yep. His
and
leg is
yeah,
dead.
3. Yeah, it's dead.
That was really so they dove and then they waited a few seconds and then they stunned. So they didn't just stun immediately, which a lot of people do.
Yeah, because like if you stun immediately, it's not really as effective because that just gives Amar a bit of time to react and start targeting. Oh, Cat. No. I don't like this.
Well, we can just drop her. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Play the game for sure, though. Like, Wilmer bet right that Big Duke would not react in time. Although I'm not sure if reacting time actually matters in that case.
I mean, he didn't target for the first few seconds, but really, like, because they delayed the freeze, only the first 2 seconds were what mattered. So you really can't blame him too much. He just needed to be there and see it coming was the problem.
Yeah, that's like the dilemma of moving your Arb as Neymar. Like, do you keep it in the back where it's safe, or keep it in the front where it can react, but if you're not paying attention, it gets dove on?
Yeah, Posey's just, like, struggling to make progress.
Yeah, at this point, Posey has lost his initiative as well. Like, all the evil factions have lost their initiative at this point. I don't see a way for them to win this game at...
Because Amar is just not a faction anymore.
Misty, yeah, Amar's not a faction.
Misty is the only one who's actually alive. EM is still full ball, though.
Yeah, EM has not lost any heroes.
Hypothetically, this can go really late with a camping Gunda. You know, like, they might struggle to push.
I think good
maybe.
scales way too much. Like, we have Rally out. Kaz is gonna die, though. That's huge.
Pretty big. If they can buy this, that's a pretty big swing, you know?
Elves has very little in terms of mass output now.
Yeah, and if they end up getting Mithlund, which they might, it's super open, you know?
Yeah, but... I mean, there's still a lot of options. Like, Nanual is a very nice buy here. We have, like, Citadel and Numenos.
Yeah.
Although the south side is open.
I like Big Duke leading his team through the guidance, even though he has 2 heroes in 1 base, and that base is ace. Just drop her. I don't know. Just drop her.
Yeah, I think at this point, Kat hasn't been doing a lot.
Yeah, she's relevant. Just kick her.
Elos and Lake, that's a lot of money. Honestly, Good has enough spawns. I think the play here is still just heroes.
I think if they get Etten and Gabo, then, like, I think that's game.
Yeah, for sure. Like, they'll be evil on how many bases? Enderwipe is actually quite open here, so Kat could probably finish this off by herself.
Posey is trying to flank Wilmer, and Wilmer does not know that Posey is here. So he might get surprised. Yeah, he doesn't know. Oh, but now he's going south.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he sees.
I think
he's not recalling. No. Now he is. Now he is.
I think Big Duke kind of gave it away, but it's all right. Because I think Wilmer was turning south anyway.
I don't know. The terrain here with that river makes it so that I don't think that works regardless.
Maybe. I mean, I think you wait for him to be committing.
Now, the remnants of Arf. Wait,
that's
Captain SD finished off Marakatjar instead of Sanctuary first? It's weird. Okay, Smaug goes down. That's a huge loss. Like, in something as tight as this, losing a single hero is game losing. Although, Evil has been losing a lot.
Oh, no.
Ah, the second Arb. That's Misty out of the game.
So now he's on... Is he on 0 or is he on 1?
Did he
rebuy?
Did
he rebuy? I don't see another Arb.
Now he rebought. He just rebought.
So now he has an Arb. So they could have just dove him right now and killed.
Yeah, but that's a very narrow window. Cat, no.
Alright, well.
Unfortunate. Her vision game is not on par right now. Like, when you're only microing 1 hero, you need to, like, focus a lot of your mental capacity on just spy management.
Yeah.
Big Duke actually still solo pushing this somehow. Like this is the last of his banked up mass from Amar, so once he loses this, he's, like, out of the game.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like slamming into ARF right now, not really using it very effectively.
Crazy's buying another ARB. Again.
A second ARB? Okay, that's a lot of money. So everything's banking on Crazy, but he also did lose Smaug. Oh, CaptainSD is about no! Oh my god!
Oh, and it's Malv. Wow.
Malv goes down, Chief the Lost Off almost down. That's a huge misplay from CaptainSD.
EM is so scary. Like this.
Yeah, like he still has NY Ream as well for that just extra bit of tanking and damage. That's a huge loss from Captain.
He got Khan's armaments as well. So like,
yeah, he had that for the entire game.
Everything is nice.
Okay, Bigduke being flanked here. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work ever. But now, Bigduke has no mass left, so he can't really push anymore.
Nope.
I think CaptainSD on 3 heroes now.
If they fund this, then that is just they should.
Yeah, they can't fund Pelander right now. It's just not justifiable. They need Wilmer to rebuild. They just need Wilmer to rebuild. Alright, Bigduke having a PP break, apparently. Oh, he uses the words PP, like, spelt out. Okay, interesting.
Wait, can they not see what I'm typing, or are they just?
No, you're in all chat.
All
they
right.
definitely can.
Oh, they can still see our pings, right? So like, I haven't been pinging because I assume that they can see, right? Or did you change that where they can't see it via the pings?
No, you should be able to. It's in all chat. Like nothing I can do actually changes that. Can they not see what we're typing?
No, I think they're just trolling. They're just trolling us.
Are they trolling?
Yeah, they're just trolling.
Okay, yeah, they're trolling.
Yeah, they're just trolling.
Cat wasn't in on the joke.
Yeah, I wasn't in on the joke.
Fair enough. All right.
No, I can't. Yeah, Posey is just scary here this game, and I think like if Posey was just like, this is one of the instances where you want to become Blueberry, channel your inner Blueberry and spam by bases, because that's what you do here as EM. Like, by Talon, by Aaron Vorn. What else can you buy? Probably not Lightash in this instance.
Lightash is too open. It would die immediately.
Yeah, Lightash at this point. But
and it's like way too expensive. Like, it's hard to say. They're channeling all their money that into Crazy Crap. That's 14,000 spent in ARBs for Crazy Crap. Like, if you gave that 14k to EM, what would they do with it? Like, Mini into Artigore, Talon into Lord of Palkov, Orthanc? I'm not really sure if those are any of the plays.
The Orthanc and Talon buys for EM are like mad good in terms of mass and positioning. Like it's actually like a really strong.
Good has been very rotational this game, so they just go in and murder it.
Well, I think they're running out of like space to actually push because Gondor is really the only one with mass left.
But I think Gondor at this point, he's scaling so hard that that's Pelin like not an option anymore even. But like Gondor's scaling so hard, he could almost solo this game. Not quite, but he's like close to soloing this game. He has so much mass, so much hero power.
That's L's out of the game in terms of heroes or mass. Oh my god.
Mass?
Can we just
Cat.
Oh,
no, it's Bigduke. Oh my god, if Bigduke drops here, Duke.
His game broke? What does he mean?
His game broke? What do you mean his game broke?
Elaborate.
Quote from Posey, guys, my game broke.
I.e. crash?
Oh, Crazy Crip flaming his captain. Oh my god. Insubordination right here.
It's true though.
He's not wrong at all.
Yeah, no, he's right. I mean, like, his Angmar has been as useful as Cat's card, so take from that what you will.
Yeah, but which one's more important, the Ang or the?
Oh, so Crazy Crab isn't all. It's just not Exo's all. Okay, that's.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on.
No, he's not. That's fake.
No. G-Unit told me it's hilarious because I know who he is. So Crazy Crab isn't all. It's just not presumably Exo's all.
Oh, are you sure he actually isn't all?
That's what G-Unit's saying.
G-Unit, do you know that? Because like I looked through his matches. Like it would make sense, but like I don't.
G-Unit says smiley face. Okay, unless Big Brain plays here, it really is Exo's alt. And Exo gave his ult to someone else for a game or two to throw off suspicions. Like,
Wait,
what
is
if it was
wait, is
Geode
it Exo?
playing?
No,
Wait.
because Exo
What
doesn't
if?
play?
No, exactly. So Exo can like continue to play without like having that expectation of playing.
Is it Exo? Doesn't feel
No.
like it.
Here's my theory then. If Crazy Crep isn't alt, then what it probably is the case is that it's Exo's alt, and Exo gave Crazy Crep to someone else to play with him to throw off suspicion.
All right,
Like, I'm putting on my tinfoil cap right now.
Right, does unit like know, or is it just trolling?
Maybe he's trolling. I don't know. He's saying he knows
Or is he
though.
like saying he suspects?
My
No,
game
he says he knows, so it's like certain. So it's
Hey,
Crazy isn't alt. Okay, Crazy has to be an alt. That's fair.
You
Who though?
know that though. He's
He
not.
gives off
there's-
such high EXO vibes. Like I can't not accept that's not EXO.
Exodus. is this
You guys see how I can we restart the game from the replay? My
No.
game is
Yeah, we
really
can.
What?
I think the writing's
you
kind
have
of.
to actually go through 58 minutes of game. Like you have to load it for 58 minutes.
We can't fast forward that.
You can try, but what actually ends up happening is it just like lags out insanely hard because you have 9 people watching. And everyone has to be
Yeah.
on the right faction, so it only goes at like 2x speed. Up to evil. Big
Up
dude,
to
if you
evil.
wanna-
We'll let your team decide.
we'll let. I mean, decide. Crazy crap.
And like the game was pretty
And
over at this point.
Posey.
You were kind of out of the game, so your impact would be relatively low regardless. Big Duke.
I don't think so. I was about to go take out the hills. Like I was like
You were nowhere
Red
close.
King. Red was down in ARP.
You didn't have the mass for it. You were nowhere close. I think we should play on here. Your
I
impact
do
is not that high.
heroes. The game was not over by any means.
Oh no, the game wasn't over.
It's-
The game wasn't over, but the
The game isn't over, but your impact at this point is very low. I think
Oh,
we should
that's
just play on
Glorf?
with your team.
maybe.
Glorf? No, not
Durandal,
quite.
maybe?
Oh, if Posey
Oh, what?
dives here.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god!
Don't you?
Don't she?
What?
Okay, no, not quite. Walder going out as 100 HP. That was
Man, he
close.
switched targets. Ugh.
Yeah, Wilmer losing 2 for 1. Not great,
If he gets
for sure.
Walter too, then it's worth. And he could have gotten Walter.
It was very close.
Thranduil is basically irrelevant at this stage, right? Like Thranduil is terrible because as the armor
He has
scales,
half
you do
armor
less.
piercing. It's not
Yeah, but he
awful.
got
Or was it
Celeborn because
25%?
that's open to air heroes.
Well, losing Celeborn is bad. Thranduil, I think, is mid. That's a Numinos. All right.
G-Unit, Big Duke can watch the chat now. Don't be so mean. Oh, okay, Anuminos is going down here. That's
Like I
probably why
said-
Captain SC didn't actually upgrade it now that I think about it.
Like I said, the game is not over.
Okay. Also, yeah, I don't think we were ever saying it was over. If anything, it's like this is very playable for both sides.
Yeah, but your team's just gonna ball you up.
Man, I'm so fucking pissed.
Shire. Edmore.
Oh, Eden's going down here though. Like
Alright,
Zoom
also-
Zoom is starting to scale. Like Zoom
G-Unit and
Zoom.
Explo are talking as though Evil is like hard favored here. Like, am I misreading something here? Because like Evil has almost no bases. It's rally.
No. G-Unit is saying good as far hard favored,
Oh, okay.
not evil.
All right. Because I
Like,
was like, what?
There's no way that evil's hard favored.
They're on
Maybe it's still
Gabo
competitive, but there's no
Ace
way that.
in
Oh my
Gunza.
god, Kieran, no! That pathing.
Evil is
Wilmer
favored.
just walks into Evandim like that. Unfortunate.
Well, I think Evil
Like,
can
if-
still win because it's just full EM ball.
It's
Well,
winnable
now-
if good messes up, especially Zoom Zoom.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just have to have a lot of faith in Zoom Zoom executing late game.
Oh,
really
crazy.
well.
Okay, nice coordination by Wilmer
Yeah,
here. He
this
actually
is really
recalls
done.
into Gobbo Town to try and finish it off.
This is
He's
really
just
well done.
zoning out while Wilmer finishes off the spawn.
Oh, loss
See,
off.
the loss up
Jeez.
goes down.
Dies to
Oh my
Posey.
gosh.
And Argolo too.
Argler goes down.
And Marsho.
Oh, March.
For
Okay,
Uva?
Uva does get traded out at the very least, but that's a
Actually
huge
not
loss
bad.
for good.
Oh, but Mithrandir? Because it's really only Marsho and loss off. Because
Mirfan,
Argolo
you're not
just
quite.
trades for Argolo.
Gladrill's. I would not defend with Gladrill here.
Man, yeah, Wilmer is rusty, and you can tell, you know.
Yeah, okay, the stakes are back up. Like, I think, unironically, I think because Big Duke left there.
I think your opinion is shit
How?
Whose?
Who's?
because you're about to say unironically because Big Duke is done.
Oh, yeah, it's units. Okay, like I expected.
Yeah, shut up.
I mean, okay, so speaking
Dude,
unbiased
I love
here,
that team to
unironically,
every
I think that
push.
only happened because Posey was able to ball you up. That amount of concentrating, coordinated
that one-
DPS was the
that
only
one
reason
was-
that happened.
Because yeah,
Like,
you
if you were
fall.
still in the game, that wouldn't have happened. Like, not as like an insult to your skill, just like the stars wouldn't have a line for that.
Yeah, it's the type of thing where like, so if Big Duke, if you have 8 heroes on one hotkey, or with one person controlling it, it's much better than 2 people controlling 4 heroes.
Yeah, like most of the time having 2 people is
It's
better,
not
but in
saying that
this
you're
case,
bad.
it's honestly better to ball.
I just had to shut it down real quick.
Can I make
You can defend your honor.
But no, I was.
Oh, Goblin? Not quite.
I
Okay.
led every push.
This is
like,
a bad choke for Crazy Crypt to be running through.
Cat,
Like,
maybe?
Zoom Zoom's mass is so much more effective here because he has like a firing circle.
This is actually a lot of mass from Crazy. I guess
Yeah, it is a lot of mass though.
mass.
Like, Zoom Zoom's punching up, but
Cat,
it's not
wait,
enough.
Oh, not
Why is Cat baiting with the arm? What's the purpose?
No,
of
Cat
this?
was able to bait out 2 charges earlier. Like, unironically, that actually helped.
No,
No, Cat, no, why'd you do that?
Sure, man.
You could have healed it up and kept baiting with it.
Man, Wilmer losing his ball really complicates things. Here.
Yeah, this is so much more competitive now.
And is that a Gondar? Can they buy both? You don't really need a Gondar here anyway.
Positioning is the main upside, but Agundar wouldn't be
Oh,
the
this
worst
actually
here.
this is so nice for Posey because now you can put Witch King on the Waller.
Yeah,
hockey.
like Posey turned this game around so much.
So yeah, his
Yeah, why do you think I drafted him?
yeah, Posey's good. Posey's very good.
Yeah, Posey's good. Posey's good.
His first
This
draft.
is a very good draft, Duke. You did a very good draft.
Thank you.
And this is maybe gonna be Eden or Ened. Wow, I can't.
I think he has
wait.
the HP here. Oh no, Posey
yeah,
actually recalls in.
I think
Okay,
he got
that delays it a little bit
scared,
longer.
He got scared of the R, but the R wasn't actually recalling.
Oh, if you could get
No, it was.
Oui, je sais, je comprends.
Maybe. Wow.
Who's talking right now?
Look at all these catapults forcing us. But
Oh non,
yeah,
pourquoi vivre
Crazy's
longtemps?
trying to push Eric
Loose
now.
Cannon? I'm gonna
This is-
server meet you right now, Loose Cannon. You have volume coming in.
Yeah, I hadn't muted from like 2 weeks ago. There's Ened with. Okay. Wow. 1
Yeah,
hour.
that was a little bit
dies.
delayed, but
Wow, 1 hour. For Ened with.
yeah.
That's
Now,
just too
no,
late.
wait, hold on. Lontarn's still up. I think.
Well,
Oh wait,
yeah.
Posey also forgot to upgrade it. I think Posey also forgot that it was up.
Might have.
Doesn't the upgrade for it require minerals?
The
No, you
second
can
one,
guess
but the
it. Yeah,
first one you
guess
can
it
still
once.
up. Oh wait, no, hold on. It only has 1 upgrade. I forgot.
No, that's two.
I think
One-
it's still worth to get right
one
now.
normal gas, and then one buyable with gas.
I could have sworn it only had 1. Maybe I changed it at some point.
Crazy. Oh
It's
man,
two.
I cannot believe
What
Dude,
they
that's a
changed
huge,
is how
huge
you
one.
can't buy both. It's what really hurts me.
Crazy
Well,
buying
that
multiple
was very well thought out and like
Oh,
a
he's going
long
for
coming
Moria.
change.
He's going for Moria here.
Yep.
Yeah, is it gonna happen? Yeah,
He's got- there it
nobody's
is.
here to defend
Yeah.
it. People forgot. Now, did elves get mithril mining? Is the thing. That's a
So-
huge,
yeah, he went
huge,
dwarven
huge
build.
thing.
He went
He
for
didn't
the
get-
Dwarven build.
He didn't get mining. Okay.
Wait, how is he saying no to you?
Wait, is he ghosting right now? Wilmer?
He
No,
probably
he's
didn't
not.
have 2,500 for the Balrog.
Oh, you know what? He might
Yeah,
be
well,
predicting that
Wilmer's in-
we're asking that, and he says no.
Yeah, Wilmer's in their PC.
Okay, I think he's just like 5D brain,
Yeah,
and
no,
like
he's just
he
saying
knows that
about
we're
our-
asking right now.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Like Nunil is good in this situation.
Yeah, it's a very nice spawn. Hard to break as well, unless they go from the back. But there's
Alright,
still way too many cannons.
G-Unit, can you PM me to tell me who Crazy is? Like, is he or who you think he is, or do you actually know? This is
I don't think
kinda-
Junon's gonna tell you. Like the suspense, the
do you
suspicions are funny. Dude, that's a lot of mass going down for Crazy Crypt, but he produces it enough.
Yeah, and he's also taken out a lot. Watch that fight, man. The fight is still going on. Crazy Crypt won that mass battle.
Yes, I am well aware, Big Duke.
I'm sorry. I'm rooting for my team.
Yeah, no, G-Unit, I never. That was a Larry thing. I was never the one saying that. FYI.
All right, let's see here.
Head crash, your camera's on, by the way.
Oh, I saw Head crash its face. I saw it.
Headcrash doxing himself. Unfortunate.
We got a white male.
Bigduke now knows who you are,
and
Head
a-
Crash.
Oh, look at this.
Crypt going in for Agrelon, taking out these spotter cannons. Wilmer going in for a very interesting play right now.
Yeah, this game has the potential to go like extremely long.
Yeah, like Posey turned around so much, but now it's going to be quite the turtle game.
Because like it's just this is just gonna go really long because it's Uglai, Mount Gunda, Ace versus Rally, Hills, Mar. I think.
Manual.
So look, I think if Gondor.
We're going to see how this fight goes right now. This is huge.
Con kind of low. Good's not low at all. But that's a lot of mass that they just lost.
It's just that you really can't.
Oh my
Interesting
god.
usage. Oh right, Pact of Umbar is still a thing. That would actually be
Yeah.
pretty valuable right now.
Not quite yet because you still want it to. In this situation you use it so you can kill Abaddon during the break. So you call it right before.
I don't know, even if Gondor was Wilmer SD, it's hard to say. I think it's still very actually no, hold on. Mori gets one push here. Okay,
All right,
interesting.
so that's Moria.
That was actually a waste of
This
money.
might
That
be
was like a
Eric
huge
here.
bait. Like Moria is very rarely
it's not like
worthwhile
it's
without
Eric,
Balrog.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Eric.
that's Eric. Yeah, he
So
actually
it's worth
traded
it.
out Eric for
That's what
Moria.
made it
That was good
worse.
timing on Crazy Crip's part.
Dude, I just like. No, he knows that you see his arb. He's gonna run it away. Yeah.
Gigantic. The map here is interesting now. Crazy Creps are being chased away by Adrahil. Crazy Crep buying 2 arbs was actually the right moves somehow this game. That's very surprising
I told
to
him
me.
to. I
Oh
told
my
him
god, he gets it! He dives into cannons to get it. Holy crap!
Wow,
I was not
Adrahil?
expecting
That's
that.
smart.
That was smart. Like the Swan Knights actually tipped that balance. That's like 40 per shot. Times
nicely
3, that's the
done by
second
Zoom.
hero.
Okay,
Crazy
so-
Crep's gonna get a 3rd arb.
Yep.
He's gonna rebuy his 3rd arb this game.
It's worth it.
I mean, it is. it is.
It is unironically worth it right now. There's an argument to be made for more
Well,
spawns, but there's not really any good positioning
I think I'd
spawns
love
right now.
Misty to come over and finish Mar and Hills, and then you can just actually finish
Yeah.
south, and then you buy
Because Zoom's arb,
Talon,
Yeah,
Left
they-
Down Hero, etc.
they just
Well,
need
we
to
can
find
buy
a
that
good
out.
opening, like timing-wise, where Zoom's arb is out of position, so he can't punish MM for rotating over. But if Zoom can punish MM, I think that loses them the game. It's a risk right now. Although then again, it's Ice, Ugu, Gunda, and I think everybody forgot that Lontaran was still alive. Bornos is gonna die naturally, so really it's just Zoom needs to somehow gank these 3 spawns in the north fast, while Misty makes misplays or is like poorly positioned. Meanwhile in the north, it's just a staring match.
Yep, there's the other orb coming up.
Yep, oh wow, 3rd arb this game for Crazy Crap, very interesting.
I just think they should be buying bases. They
Like,
need to
it-
kill Mar, and they need to kill Hills, and then they can leave. and
It
just go
seems
south.
right in theory, but if you think about it, there are no real bases right now that have any like positional relevancy.
Well, I
Like,
think
what can you actually buy?
I think you
Light
get.
Dash? I don't think Light
No,
Dash is the play.
I like Talon or Think here because I don't think it's killable. if
Really?
you're defending it
It's
as
too
the end.
close to Zoom. Zoom is such a mass powerhouse right now, it just dies.
Well, you have to kill
That
him.
also
You have to
forces
kill
you
Zoom.
off of Fornost. Oh, Billy typing in battle? This is kind of risky here, but pays
So,
out in
okay.
the end.
Zoom has Walder, Khan, Moot Lord, using Big Duke's Kamul, but it's empowered Kamul plus Witch King. Versus
Yeah.
Arvidui, Gandalf,
One
Galadriel,
Hobbit, I think.
Glorfindel.
Yeah, one Hobbit.
Okay, but he's recalling into Gundabad, and he's
Okay.
going to start clearing this. This is really
Wilmer's
good
actually going for
Wilmer.
these, and it's gonna work out, I
This
think.
is, you need to do this. You need to start this up.
Big Duke and the Hex. Okay.
Yep, good.
Yeah,
Good.
that's good. That was good progress. That's
So you do
3
like
cannons, I think,
you do
maybe
like
4
one
gone.
more of these, and then you can dive it.
And actually, that was a trade for Fornos. Fornos is going to go down here. That was actually 2 gases as well, almost a 3rd. That's actually a very nice play for good. They still do have the positional initiative because they're Evil's down a hero. I mean, not a hero, a player at this point.
And also just because like Misty's just kind of stuck.
Yeah, Misty's just stuck. Like, third ARB this game. Do you think like if Evil didn't lose the collective 21,000 that they would have won? In ARBs, I mean. It's really hard to say.
kind of a
If they
different
had
game.
21,000 extra minerals.
I still
It's a
think
different-
Evil wins.
Evil can still win. I think they're not favored, but they definitely can still, because it's just Zoom Zoom. And if they kill Zoom Zoom, well, I mean,
I don't know, like
even-
red and elves are not insignificant.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is, like, in theory, they should be able to kill Mar and Hills super easily, but they just seem to be really struggling. So, like, maybe
Because
not.
Misty is stuck, like defending himself because the second arm just came out.
No,
but
now
they
he's
might be going in.
dying.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
their all-out push. If
Yeah, they
this
should've
goes
done this
haywire,
earlier.
Evil loses. Because Zoom Zoom is going to be able to punish. They need to get
Well,
some
maybe
amount of
not.
progress in.
What does he punish here? Like, he might kill Ace
Ice
or
maybe.
Ugalai.
Ice is a decent amount of mass. They only have really 3 mass spawns outputting mass right now.
But if they kill
Mar might be
Mar-
going down here though. Arvidui going a little bit low. Billy defending the top, but actually Crazy Crab
Galadriel?
doesn't have a lot of mass going into this fight.
Oh,
If
my
Wilmer
God,
has
Gabo?
control for cannon
That's gonna be
targeting,
Mar?
he might be able to defend. But Mar
He's
is going to
crossing
go
the
down
bridge
here.
to maybe try and help. Oh, that's gonna be
Hills
rough. Yeah.
might be going down.
No?
No,
He's just
Crazy
pushing
actually
out
falls
there.
back. No, it goes down,
That's
goes
not-
down.
Exactly. And he can't punish.
Okay,
because he's
2
just
down.
pushing Ace.
Zoom gets ice, so that is a 1 push on ice. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. Nanuel's still alive, but I think that does favor Evil there.
For sure.
By Evil claws back a little bit of the positional advantage right now.
Yeah,
but
that's good for
Is
that's
it
good for Evil.
enough?
Well, the
I
issue
think-
is still just the potential dive on
Left
Gunda.
is how many good spawns are left? 3? 2
One,
well, 1 good.
one,
Right,
2.
drop one
Yeah,
Condor.
2 spawns left. Oh no, 3. We have Ed Helen. 3 spawns, 4 if you count Raleigh. But there's plenty of spawns that Good can buy, and they will buy some spawns once they run out of space. Like, isn't Ranger Camp? Yeah, Ranger Camp's an option, I'm pretty sure still. Or does it require a Numinos alive? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Okay, Missy going in on the Ed Helland area, but Posey actually isn't here to support him. It's just a 1v1 right now. And Zoom Zoom does have 5 heroes. One of them is Erniel, but that's a pretty nice buff to the army. Meanwhile, Wilmer's actually going to keep pestering Gundabag, kind of locking down Posey.
That's another dive on Gunda, but it doesn't do anything this time.
1 cannon. The more cannons you strip, the higher risk it becomes for Evil, so it's still very good.
Yeah.
Crazy Crep actually being outmassed by Zoom Zoom right now. This is a bad
makes
situation
sense.
to be in as Evil.
It's Gunda
Won't be
only.
that way for long.
Yeah, Gunda only. No, there's Ugalai. Ugalai is like
Well,
25% of his mass.
That's true, but it's not Twin Peaks. Yeah, wow. Really? I don't know. about
Really?
that. I think I like Martle.
It's an.
Well, actually, no. I
Is-
think I just like a bunch of random bases is what I like. I like Blue Mountains, or I like, random things.
Blue Mountains is a bit too vulnerable
Oh,
right
they
now.
can't buy
Like,
it anyway, so never mind.
oh yeah, it's dead anyways. What can Good still buy? Let me think. Rivendell's still an option apparently. That'd be funny, but definitely not the play right now.
Yeah, like
Treebeard,
honestly, I think you
Ivendell.
just say Zoom Zoom. You have to be able to do this. You have to be able to execute this and just buy a Martle. And at that point, you should be able to just take the fight against
Yeah,
Crazy.
there are
and
no
push.
actual bases outside this area that Good can buy anymore, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's all this stuff, but it's all in the Gondor area. Nowhere outside of here. I think... Oh
Con being
no,
alive
Arvidu
is
can't
so
buy
huge.
Ranger Camp, so Ranger Camp's not an option.
Evil should buy bases at this stage. Like I would like
Probably.
Merc, I'd like Law.
Well, okay, if they have any AoE, is there any
Talon,
AoE for Evil
or
right
Tank.
now? I don't think so.
Orthanc would be good for Sharku. So the Sharku slow is really good
Yeah.
against rallied Gondor. Sharku kind of hard kind of Gondor if you can get him in range because 1 hit, and if you
Like,
outmatch them, you can just
viable
swamp.
AoE.
Balkoth, Overseer is a really good hero.
Yeah,
Helps.
but it's like all very close to Zoom Zoom, but you actually kind of want that.
I think that's a good thing. I think you want.
Yeah,
something
that's a good
close to
thing. That's a
Zoom
good thing. That forces Zoom Zoom to stay there, makes it so that it's hard for him to move up.
Zoom. I'm not spawning.
LoTR not spawning? Really?
I feel like we had seen it spawning earlier this game, so we'll see.
Yeah, it
In 1
was. Wait, what the heck?
second. Yeah, no, it's not.
What the heck?
It's a glitch. It's a glitch.
Huh, that's interesting. I'll take a look at that. That was weird. It was spawning. Is it?
Because he's baseless.
No, he's not base.
He is baseless
Huh, that's
besides
weird.
it.
Oh, it might be like attached to a different spawn. Maybe it's like attached to Ed and Wife instead of Lontaran
It
by
should
accident.
be
I'll take a look at that.
spawn. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's not that
Interesting.
important. It's like 3 units to spawn.
Yeah, it's
really
not that
help
important, but
people.
that's interesting.
Well, not really.
Really help Evil. Yeah, it might.
Well, because
I don't think it's a deal breaker here. Like, it's not going to make or break the game for
he's
sure.
just defending and camping north. So like he's not actually he doesn't use
Yeah.
mass.
I'll put that on my list though.
You can see he's just walking
Oh,
around.
okay, Mardil is gonna come out now. They
Yeah, I
actually
like
scraped
Mardil.
together the money for that.
Yeah, this is the thing. Crep can't break it.
Yeah, Crip can't break it. EM doesn't have the mass anymore.
So
If they buy spawns, they might be able to grab something,
Well,
but
if they
Numinos can't
bring-
even be bought because of an annual.
They need to get black chips. It's time for black chips.
no, I think black chips is the way you
Okay.
kill Lamedon itself.
Yeah, you need to wait for an
So,
Helen.
yeah,
the black
basically,
chips
if you
position
buy it
at
now-
Helen is super huge.
If you buy it now, you don't get the Edelon position. If you do
Yeah.
use it after you kill Edelon, then it's really, really good.
That's true, but also like the extra mass would be the elite mass would be great.
It's
It
not
would.
that significant. And in the grand scheme of things, the position is way more important.
Oh, Gorkill?
Oh, Gorkill
No?
very low.
No.
Actually, no, that wasn't Gorkill. That was just a big fool.
Corhill? What's he doing? Oh my god.
Wait, what's,
Gandalf?
I can see on the health bars here. Corhill's kind of low, but still plenty
I
HP
think
enough.
if he actually had
But
right
Fandor
click
kinda low.
Corhill dies, but he didn't, so it's fine.
I guess, yeah. Oh, Wilmer is still pressuring. That's another cannon down. That's the thing, though. Like, Wilmer being here, just consistently dropping on Gundabad, that means one of the evil factions out of two can't actually leave. And that's a huge that's a huge setback for evil. Like, just being down a faction, even though it did help in that one micro engagement, really hurts because they are a single harassing faction takes down 50% of the evil players instead of 33%.
Is this just a draw?
There's no way it's a draw. I think Gundo dies eventually. I think good wins.
Does it?
It's just
If they
gonna be a while.
camp? Can they break it if they just permacamp? I don't think they can.
The mass output for evil isn't high enough.
I mean, the
And
output-
Mardil's
mass
gonna
output
come out
for good,
eventually.
though, is,
So
like,
if
pretty
Mardil comes
marginal.
out, I think they win this handily.
I don't think.
Do you
so. I think Marjo dies really easily.
Mardil can. It depends on if Zoom controls it properly.
Yeah, I mean, if they throw Mardil, sure, but that's certainly not guaranteed.
Well, I mean, he's losing to him 1v1 without Mardil. So with Mardil, he should
Yeah.
get pushed back, but it's just Zoom. And do you think Zoom
Yeah,
can
like,
execute
good
this?
wins easily if Mardil stays alive. And Mardil, if you're paying attention to him, he's not going to die that easily. Like, you only lose Mardil if you're not paying attention or being careless.
I don't think Marjo is as big of a win condition as everyone thinks he is.
He is
that's
definitely
my
as big of a
Yeah,
win condition as we
I think
he is.
I think he absolutely
He
is.
is definitely a win condition here, as long as he doesn't die, and like that's not too hard to.
Early because
What
he's so low
happened?
level. It's
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's just called
maybe-
skill diff.
maybe Gondor. Wow.
Oh no, Arthrodine. That's it's not the end of the world, but that's certainly not going to help.
Doesn't do a lot. I mean, I think it's fine. So yeah, honestly, what I'd like for both teams here at this point is just to farm money. Actually, because like neither are making
keep
progress.
scaling.
So this is
Although
one of the
Good has a
instances-
lot more options right now than Evil does, so.
But if I was evil, I would just like farm a ton of money and just
Well, actually, do they have more
try and
options?
get your try and get Posey and Aang buys. Like get like Rudar dominated, get like random stuff like that. Rudar dominated would be good. Bear downs would be good. Maybe a little
Actually,
expensive.
yeah, Rudar Dominated would be very hard to crack.
Stuff like that. And
Crazy
then
Crip being chased away. Yeah, Crazy Crip can't take the 1v1 right now.
the reverse is true too, though. So like I would like to see Gondor like full clear ended with and Lantaran and all this random stuff around the map. Like make it open for your miners to hunt arbs. Get
I
money
mean,
so you can buy
Lantaran's
things.
cannons and positioning is way too inconvenient for Good. I don't think it's worth Zoom's effort. But
Well,
like
maybe just end it
feeding
with but you need
like
money
the-
here.
scattered cannons here maybe would be certainly helpful.
This is just like I just think this is like.
But like
Honestly,
Manual's
I
also like
supported-
uncrackable because
supported
EM
a
just
draw
doesn't
here.
have mass anymore.
Oh my god, guys! Imagine if they had a Cardinal in this game.
Yeah, if Cardinal wasn't
Imagine
Cat,
if they had a
would have won
Cardinal
like 30
instead
minutes
of
ago.
just Cat.
40 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, they would have won at the 30-minute mark if it wasn't Cat. Sorry, Cat, but it's just like...
Dude, Cat just move commanding 2 heroes? Like, bro. Yeah, no, I actually support that. Ponzi. I can't say that, but yes, I support that. And if they decided to make that decision, I would support it.
It's like, yeah, it would move the tournament, I mean, grudge match along, but like,
I mean,
I'm pretty
also,
sure Good
'cause
wins
then it would
this.
be good because since Duke dropped, like Duke could play again. You know, like
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh, that's great Goppo down. Oh,
yeah,
that's actually
he's
huge
going for
then.
Yerner.
It's not gonna happen.
Wow, I think Zoom could have gotten more there.
Yeah, if he just swaps to a different hero
Yeah, I
there.
think he could have gotten more because he was diving completely through.
Yeah.
I think you could have gotten like, yeah.
And like the converse is also true for crazy crap. Like if he swapped Appa Earnier, also someone dies. Like if
you
either
get,
if either
for sure.
side was more aggressive there, they like take a lot more.
Is if you kill
Yeah.
Gorkill here, that's really good because like that's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
like
of your
game
mass there
ending.
for Misty.
Captain SD's actually farming the turrets here, like you said. Pretty
Yeah,
good
no,
play,
I
I
like
would
it.
say.
I think it's
Martel arrived. Okay, the map completely changes now. As long as he does not get thrown,
it should change if he plays it
it
right.
should change. Unless he dies.
Unless he dies, which he easily could, because you can just click Martel and, you know, Martel will die if you don't respond well.
Yeah, especially since he's level 1 right now, although his starting HP is quite high for a viable hero.
I mean, isn't it like 14?
range
Yeah,
at that.
14, 30.
Yeah, it's very high for a flying ranged hero at 6 range.
Dude, look at these Huorns. Just absolutely demolishing these cannons.
Posey wants the last hit on that, though. Did you get it? I think so.
No,
Yeah,
this is what he should
both
be
sides
doing,
are actually just farming, like you said.
Support this just farming. Like, you gotta clear the map up, you gotta get your money. You went pink.
Oh, he goes pink.
Beautiful. That's your win condition here, TBH.
Yeah, it's bugged. I need to write that down.
If they end up going draw, will that be like 0, or will that be a win for both teams, or will it be back to 0?
It just won't get counted.
Well, I mean, like, ultimately, we could just say it's up to them, and we could just give a win to both. But like, normally, what you do is you say it didn't happen, and you just replay. Like, same teams, same match, everything.
Yeah. But I think this game should have a winner. Like, I don't want to sit through another long game.
Backdoor clear. Backdoor clear.
I mean, like, I think the issue is I see a way for both teams to win. Still, lag, guys, come on. All right.
What the heck?
Well, this is the thing. Like, yeah, I'm glad that they realize that they just need money since they're clearing the map up. Like, this is good.
Yeah, I think
Zoom's
Good
gonna
has
push
been
Evil Eye.
favored for a while, but like if Good manages to throw somehow, Evil can win.
Well, if
But
you lose
it's not very
Yearner,
likely.
if you lose Yearner, you know,
It's
game
not that
changes.
big a deal. It's because Martel's still, or not Martel,
Urinal.
Urnil's
Yeah.
out, so the energy
then doesn't have any-
regeneration doesn't
that's
actually go
Walder.
down. Oh, that's Walder. That's a huge loss. That's so
Yeah.
many buys just
so
disappearing.
that's a Martel diff.
Rogash,
that-
okay, GG.
Yeah,
Captain ST managed to take that one. Oh, I think Rogash got missed in the recall.
Is that Witch King 2? That might be
Witch King? Yeah, that's Witch
Oh
King.
my god,
Gone.
they're falling apart. Oh, they're getting
Yeah,
sleepy.
okay. Martel did change the map
They're
after all.
old diff. They're just not used to the. This didn't account for
It's the
Martel.
Twin Peaks, man. It's the Twin Peaks.
Oh, that's Lord 2. Yeah, Martel
Yep,
diff.
there we go.
That's
That chase
actually-
on Martel's so
Yeah,
strong.
That's Martel.
Yeah, that's
Martel was
GG.
kinda-
That's
kinda
such
crazy.
a GG right now.
Oh,
That one might be going down
Oh,
to
Gladriel?
Diaper.
Wow, they almost got Gladriel though.
If they didn't lose that, like, if they didn't lose one hero, Gladriel dies, but they did lose a hero.
Yeah, no, they just didn't think that Martel was like, they didn't account for it, you know? I think they just thought it was going to be the same, yeah, I can see their chat. Zoom has executed this very well. Like, he hasn't lost a hero this game. Zoom's done a great job this game. I would say, yeah, he's full ball, 6 heroes, rally up, killing everything. There's black ships. Wow, that's kind of just, that's really bad.
Too little, too late.
Well, it's really tough because they're basically saying that they don't think they can kill Echelon. So they're buying it now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Although,
Which is tough.
I think they gave up already. They're just pressing buttons, like, you know.
Yeah.
No, they just got another hero. They just replaced one of the heroes that we lost.
Well, right.
It's a level 1 flyer hero, and
Well, no, he's
Gimelcod
good.
is
He's
like,
good, for sure.
he's good, but it's like a level 1 hero at this point when you're down 4. That's not doing anything. I think this game is hopeless now.
That's huge.
Wow, they're taking this grudge match pretty seriously, refusing. Oh, the dive on Lamadon. All right, they're just going for the moral here.
No, they're actually
Gorkle actually not being targeted.
Oh,
not quite.
So close. 200 HP.
220. Okay, they do get Lamadon, so the moral does come out.
Wow, they
Loses 2
killed,
heroes for it, but
they're able to kill
easy bait.
Niniel, that would be game. They would have won. if
No,
they
they
killed
still have
Niniel.
Dwarborg.
Oh,
At
I know
Helen,
that one.
Drummerberg,
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Nanuel, there's no way.
You're right. You're right.
They had to trade 2 heroes for that. They can't push anymore.
No, that's just immoral. Yeah.
That's just immoral.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's-
though, if that came earlier, trading so many heroes, if you traded 2 heroes for Lamadon,
Oh, it's huge.
like 30
Yeah.
minutes earlier,
That was huge. Like before
that'd
that
be
big
huge.
trade, I think it's huge.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it's hopeless.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Okay. Yeah, that might be game.
Yeah, that's GG.
Really well done. I'd say player of the game, Zoom, for sure.
Yeah, Zoom Zoom played a
Zoom
lot better
Zoom
than anybody expected.
Carried his
Very
heart
well played.
out. No heroes lost. Did so much. Killed
Yeah.
almost every base. Well, not really, but he did his job. He killed Scatha. Killed Gabo Etten. He stunned Angmar perfectly. You know, did his job. Did the 1v1. Didn't lose his patience. Really, really, really well done from Zoom Zoom.
Yeah. And like both Captain SD and Wilmer, despite losing a lot, they kept up their presence on the map, like made sure that they were a constant a pain in the backside for Evil. Very well played for everyone. Evil did pretty well as well.
Evil did
Crazy
pretty well.
Crep tried his best to
Evil
really
did
keep the ship
fantastic.
floating,
Yeah,
but
Evil did a good job. I mean, it's an hour and 40 minutes game, so it has to be close. You know?
yeah, it has to be close.
It doesn't go an hour
okay,
and
there
40 if it
can be
doesn't float.
games that go super long and are not close, but this one was pretty entertaining to watch
That's
despite
true.
the length.
It can be.
Well, yeah, that's GG. I'm gonna call it here. GG, please. We're calling it for good.
Yeah, I think we can just force a GG here.
on.
It's like, yeah, they're done.
Yeah, they're done.
Let me talk to my team real quick.
Yeah.
Are we drafting new teams or are we keeping the old ones?
I imagine that Team Good or Team Captain will want to redraft.
I said we redraft every
Yeah,
time.
we should redraft, I would say.
Well, I
because
mean, like, you
good
don't-
gets to take first.
If they, yeah, like, oh, that's
Yeah.
true. They just have to.
Yeah, like good has a natural advantage, so we should redraft. So good gets that drafting advantage.
Man, though, what a draft diff from Duke this game. Seriously, like he outdrafted Captain,
Well,
I think, really hard.
To be fair, all the options were kind of obvious.
Well, I mean, Zoom Zoom first actually ended up paying off.
Yeah, I mean, the only bad draft was Cap, but the alternatives were Loose Cannon and Jiro, so... No. Adra down, but that's also for
Alright,
Khan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is just an
Alright.
end-game world trade. Nothing's gonna happen here.
Alright, GG.
GG, please. Yeah,
there
they're
we go.
gone. Game 1 goes to the good side. Captain SD is now up a game in their grudge match. Let's go to game 2, and hopefully this one goes a little bit shorter. It's been quite a while. Alright.
Go.
This is the second game of the Captain SD versus Bigduke grudge match. Captain SD is going into this game up 1-0. Let's see what this game has in store for us. We have Captain SD on the evil side this time, playing as Misty Mountains. We also have Wilmer and Kexelis as Amar and Evilman, respectively. On the good side, we have Bigduke's team, with Bigduke playing as Cardinal. We also have Posey, Kexelis Impersonator as Arfidane, Bonsi as Elves, and Zoom Zoom as Western Gondor. Let's begin. Zoom Zoom starts off with a push on Wing Rider encampment, and we do see Captain SD going in for the 2v1 on North Downs, but we do have Bonsi in here to reinforce... oh wait, no, hold on. This isn't Posey. This is actually Lazy Turtle. Posey is not in this game, I'm pretty sure. Lazy Turtle's also an impersonator. Forgot about that. Marshall Carl and Arteron actually goes down pretty early that game. Evilman actually opts to go for that first. Evilman is the real Kexelis. Arfidane is a Kexelis impersonator, Lazy Turtle. We see Captain SD duking it out with Bonsi over here. And you Evil only knows two things: to kill Marshall and get carried by Kexelis Aang. But Kex is not Aang this game.
It's so true. It's so true. They only do know
It is
kill
very
Marshall.
true, but Kex is not Aang.
Kexiem is it can be pretty good if it gets to late game. The issue is he tends to bleed heroes early. So if he can just keep like his ball alive until he gets his Navs, that'd be good. Khan's armaments is his start too.
Yeah,
So,
I've been seeing
the
Khan's
leader-
armament so often. I think it's kind of the meta pick at this point. It's just so strong. And it's like
Yeah.
lightweight enough that it doesn't like guarantee that Naz will get denied.
It's not like, you know, I don't do it all the time, but it's like it's in a good place where it's not universal, but it's like still strong and good.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's like if you want to play a safe bog standard game, then Khan's Armaments is very, very safe.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the day, if Naz gets denied, Blue Wizards is not an awful alternative. It's slightly low in power level, but not like game-endingly slow. Or low, I mean. We're actually not seeing a lot of big doubles or triples here. People are kind of playing their designated matchups here. Wilbur's actually at Wingrider encampment though, so we might be seeing a kill on Lothlorien, but with Ninja already in the works, that's not going to be happening anytime soon.
For the people who are familiar with the captain for our grudge match history, they'll know that Captain SD and Bonsi in the Elf MM matchup is kind of famous. They always are ending up in this matchup. In the Toby v Horus grudge match, it was the same matchup with Captain SD versus Bonsi Elves. They do it all the time. They're very familiar with each other's playstyles.
So these people are very seasoned for sure. What we're seeing over here is Wilmer actually splitting up his ball. His melees are down at the Wingrider aim on Laha area, and his ranged heroes are just defending against Arfidang, which is a very non-standard opener for Amar. I suppose he wants to protect Wingrider encampment because Khan's Ardament was actually bought. Maybe he just wants to make sure it doesn't get denied, but this also slows down his early game like significantly. This is an EU and optimal strat, apparently, according to Genifire.
Yeah, it's an EU Yang special, where he's just not very confident in the push on Rudar, like pre-early. So he was like, okay, well, I might as well just defend. But he's left now.
Okay, Lazy
he's
Turtle
on
thinks... Yeah.
He's pushing
Lazy Turtle
Law,
thinks Ain is planning something, and DT is going in on him on Laha. But Zoom Zoom's in the area. He might be going for a flank if Wilmer is not paying attention, but he is. That's not going to happen.
Jackson's on Rudar now.
Yeah. Actually, that kind of worked out. They
That's
drew
pretty good. He opened up
Lazy
the outer
Art up
ring.
north.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a few
really,
cannons
nice.
for free. Not too much master HP loss.
I mean, Amar can do this themselves now.
Wait, why is Wilmer pushing Lothlorien? I guess he's trying to get the feed on the north cannons over here because they're kind of undefended. But Graham is going to lose a handful of cannons in exchange.
There's also better feed. Like, that's not actually that good.
Yeah,
feed.
I guess in terms of the feed that you can get as Ain, that's one of the safer ones. Glorfindel does go down pushing Evil Men. Doran is going to also have his shield pop. That's never really a good thing to do in the early game. Glorf is not the most important hero, but losing a hero this early on is always going to be pretty rough.
Because Misty is going to be a lot more confident now, because Glorf is really good against Misty heroes.
Well, that fight already finished. Alright, we see, okay, we do see Elven King's Halls going down here. Nobody here to defend it is... Actually, no, Bonsi has come up here, but with no cannon cover, I don't really think this is a very safe poke on Misty Mountains, but he actually does force away Captain SD. Meanwhile, we do see Lazy Turtle and Wilmer duking it out in front of Western Rudar. Wilmer did actually mass up for a little while, so he feels confident now pushing. That's a very nice Nazgul stream. Also a very nice Confuse.
Yeah.
Pretty decent cast of Orb over there. Very good ability usage on Amar's part. I don't think we've seen arrows or force field come out yet for Arfidang.
Actually, it wasn't a very successful push. He only got 2 cannons.
Yeah, actually, that was good ability usage, but he didn't actually strip that much.
Yeah, you need to make sure that
Wilbur could be doing a lot better in terms of zoning out Arfidang. There's no mass cover for Oh, but Carpane might be going down here, but Wilmer doesn't actually spend the 2 charges. Did he already use them? No, he actually recalls out as well. I think Wilmer could have been a lot more aggressive there. Could have finished off Western Rudar in that push very easily.
Maybe, but it's tricky and it's pretty easy for that to backfire, especially against
I suppose QQ was still off CD, so I guess Wilmer's playing very safe this game.
Yeah,
maybe he's banking on one of the good players to mess up or something. Kexla's in here to defend against this double.
Damage. Wow. Gabo was in volley range at that point. 500.
Ooh, Duran 200 HP in that engagement, very close to dying.
Yeah, Bonsi's just really trying to force through the EM bases. Really early.
Yeah, but that double didn't actually accomplish much at all.
No, and Trolls is still alive. EM hasn't lost a base. It's 9 minutes.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure Bigduke has just been stripping the western side of Enderlife.
Yeah, Bigduke card. He opened up Troll Trials, but he didn't kill it, so it's still alive. He hasn't been able to kill Central Camp yet.
Does he have Catapult off CD? He's also mining Thurbad, interestingly enough. He did lose Eastern Thurbad.
This will be Rudar. It should be Rudar here.
This should be Rudar. I don't see how Lazy defends this.
Well, he's being a little wasteful with maps, but I really approve of Wilmer's like idea here, where you're just being like, okay, I'm just gonna do this textbook a little bit slow, but I'm gonna kill Fornost eventually and Arthane eventually.
Yeah, but it is 10 minutes, which is, you know, you don't want to see that if you're going to be focusing it. Like,
It's
I know
a little
my
slow,
clear
yeah.
time is not that fast, but I'm also a bad aim.
Against, you know, Turtle is one of the better Arths. Against
Yeah.
Turtle, I think it's okay.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Especially when he did a aim on Law rotate. So
3.2 thousand for Courier. Yep, indeed. Orphank, it does have quite a bit of focus, but at
Awesome
this
West.
point, it is going to be coming out. 700 more for Courier. I think Courier is not
Ooh.
going to be denied this game.
Captain kind of
Captain SD got kind of close to it.
Captain used
But
his
meanwhile,
vocal
Kexless is
ability.
going to actually grab his Naz on top of Khan's armaments, so that is going to go unpunished. I guess Wilmer's early game play of just sitting his melees here actually did help a lot.
Bonsi is trying to recall on top of Posey's Arb, maybe? I'm not sure. They're just kind of dancing back and forth. Okay, they decided not to do anything.
Interesting.
They just ran over each other and then they both ran back.
I'm very interested by Wilmer's play of just attacking Lothlorien cannons.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Because he knows he can't kill it, right? I mean, if he tries,
Like,
he
maybe
will
he's
lose the hero.
opening it up for the late game, because, like, in the late game, you could kill it. It's a bit hard, but you
I don't
could.
know. I don't like
Or
it.
maybe it's just that he knows that the good players won't be defending it since Nenya's out, so he can strip out some cannons without being contested much.
There's double Naz. Oh,
Yep, double
this is a-
Naz.
So Kex is trying to take the 2v1. Yeah, Kex is gonna. Oh, Kex is committing against the 2v1.
Wait,
He's really hard forcing this. Wow, this is dangerous.
quite, but
Kex
he's
is
actually
forcing
not
this.
losing a lot of HP for
Yo,
it.
he just
But
drops
he
an
does
Arb
lose his
in the,
Wayne Rider Arb
in the east.
in that engagement while he's
It's
paying
fine.
attention to the
he has his
west.
Naz already, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just not the end of the world. It certainly doesn't help. And
He loses another, it's disastrous. And
Okay,
then-
interesting. Even
oh, no.
Elves
Misty
actually
got-
recalls out because Bissy's going in on Mirkwood. So there's actually a 1v1 Bigduke, and Ozer's getting very, very low over there. Bigduke not really taking the best angles trying to poke at Kexless here. He's really just wasting HP here.
Misty got Uvatha as his Naz, and since Bonsi is on 2 air heroes
Yep.
and no Glorfindel, like, Uvatha hard
That's actually
counter at this
crippling.
point.
Yeah, that's a huge hard counter.
Like,
Very
he
lucky
really can't
Naz for
engage.
Miss Mountains right there. Bigduke asking for 1200. I'm not really sure for
Oh,
what.
it's River,
Walfa?
yeah. It's River Fortify.
It's not an awful play here, as long as he can defend
Oh,
it. Midlord,
what?
Midlord being blocked on Dunchief.
Oh my god!
No,
he's
no,
getting
no, no,
blocked! Oh my
Kex,
god, he blocked
Kex,
so much!
no!
Oh
That
my
was
god,
the
he's getting blocked repeatedly by Walder.
That was the saddest pathing I've ever seen.
And Fortify, he's locked out. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh my gosh, Kex, no! Kex!
Pretty tough. He's
That
still in
was
the game.
so... It's both unlucky, but also skill issue at the same time.
Yeah, that's just tough. Yeah, that's, you know, the curse of EU evil. You know, they're a little unfamiliar with it because they never
Yeah.
play it. They only play.
These
they
other
only play
matchups
good-
are doomed for them now, especially with
But
Bonsi
Wilmer's
focusing on
doing-
EM.
Wilmer's actually making quite good progress on the north. He's like
Yeah.
14 minutes, and he's going to be able to ping North Downs. It's
Yeah, it's
like
not awful. He's doing pretty well.
it's textbook. You know, it's just like exactly what you expect from Aang in a prototypical game.
Man, losing Moot Lord for Kexless is going to be so crippling
It's so
because,
bad. It's so bad.
like, at the very least, if he loses like Dunchief, at least he can take hero fights. But now he can't take hero fights.
Yeah.
Not with Core Hill.
No, it's disastrous. And this is going to be Mirkwood as well, down for Bonsi. Because, I mean, he can't really fight it anyway because of Duvaltha, so it's fair. But 15
Yeah.
minutes Mirkwood doesn't feel good, and you're not exactly killing Kex, though. So I guess maybe Kex can just defend, and if he can defend very
Yeah, if he goes for
effectively...
Turtle Strat and hopes that Wilmer and Bonsi can... Captain SD can actually kill faster than he dies, it's not awful.
Captain is strong. Captain is quite strong.
Yeah, Captain's strong, and
it is
Bonsi
not
is
ER,
letting
so
himself die a little
he
bit.
Is wrong about that. Yeah, it's done. So he's incorrect. But he thinks it's
Big
ER,
Duke, okay, yeah.
which if he
That's
redirects, then
a
that's
lot
good
of
for Kex.
barbarians.
But
Dun-
if you are
Dumbass,
familiar with
I guess it
Dunlin
gives a
spawns
bit.
barbarians, so
Yeah, I'm
not
not sure
actually
about
at
that
all.
call, so...
you have to
Bit
wait
of
for
misdirection,
Katas.
I guess, unwittingly by Kexless.
Yeah, the tells are the Katas and the Dunlending Spears.
Yeah. Or Sappers.
Wow, this is
Okay,
going to be
Bonsi's actually going to be clearing out Gualfo, or Captain SD, I keep getting mixed up.
I love this, actually.
Yeah, this is actually really good. This actually allows Kexless to
Oh.
get a bit more progress later on.
Yeah, it's really hard to break this if anyone's defending it. So anytime you can break it early is just really, really good.
Yeah, this is actually the right play here.
Although I would like some doubles on Zoom Zoom because he's all alone. There's no arbs defending him right now from his teammates.
That's true.
He's super vulnerable to a double right now. He could get destroyed with a double. Maybe even a triple would be good.
I'm not really sure if Wilmer can spare that though. Lazy's a very aggressive ARF. Although Karndoom is not being upped, he's going for Aimer planes, so he could spare a little bit of rotating.
Yeah, Wilmer's just being kind of textbook Aang. Well, I mean, he's kind of struggling now.
Left Noi? Button left Noi?
Oh, what?
Oh, he is signaling for the double, but it's a little bit premature, and he does actually reveal. Oh no! The ARB! That's catastrophic. He's on one ARB.
Oh, that's so bad.
I think
maybe not. Maybe it's still kind of okay.
It's playable. It's playable. Playable.
It's still okay.
The double's a little bit late, but they do have a bit of time here while Elves can't actually defend the Western Gondor. But he's actually just going for Dunland here, so he probably has to swap gas to Drevior.
They're so lucky that, Bigduke is just realizing that Yara's gas, even though Elves is staring at maxed Dun. It's like a little bit of communication difference.
Yeah, a little bit. But Dun is going to die very fast now, so I'm not really... I think Hex should have probably swapped over to Yoward there if he was going to buy left Nui. We are going to see Pin of Galen probably going down, which is good for Evil, but
they need to make more progress here.
They need to make more progress, yeah. They lost all their match and they're only up Pin of Galen, which really is not enough. This is basically the only uncontested push you're going to get. Elves or ARF is going to get down here soon. And indeed, we do see the Lazy Turtle ARF getting in. Right? So that's their one push, and it did get a spawn, but really they want Eric partially stripped. Elves is also here.
Maybe
getting quite low, but not quite. Zoom Zoom's heroes are all quite healthy, so they just need to pull out here.
This is tricky.
Yeah, the Evilman situation is very rough, but Bigduke might be being chased down here on Austere if he's not quite fast enough, but I think he is going to make it back into costume.
No Moot Lord, right? No Moot Lord is the
no Moot Lord.
So the problem really is that Wilmer's really struggling to execute this post the open range of North Downs. So he's actually not made any progress in the last 2 minutes, which is really bad because you're getting closer and closer to 30 minutes. So he's on the clock. So even if he eventually kills him, it needs to be faster.
Yeah, it does need to be faster, especially with a struggling Evilman. At the very least, the Guapel turrets have been cleared out, so maybe a Min-Fury up into Erenborn double might be attainable here.
And now, Guapel's gone, so that helps. And
left Nui actually dies here. So that position really didn't help. They didn't need left Nui to actually make that double, so that was just a bit of waste of money.
I don't know what the idea was with that. I don't even know if it was
getting kind of low, but not quite enough to lose. Yeah, Wilmer's struggling here. I think he needs to start rotating. He really can't crack Lazy Turtle.
He needs to kill Lazy. I think he needs to get a double over here or something. Lazy tends to be a little bit weak to doubles. So if you could get Captain to help him, I think it would be very successful. There's no arbs in the area to help him, so he's all alone. The arbs are all in the south. Captain and
but that is true. Actually, they did force arbs all to the south because of the Cardo and Western Gondor aggression.
Right. Yeah. So they need to recognize that. Ideally, they could go save him. And
especially since Lothop isn't out yet, they have a bit of a window of opportunity.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a push on Tharbad, which is pretty good. Oss would be huge.
Oh, Chieftain of Dunland's getting kind of low. If they're not careful, those medics and Chieftain of Dunland might be going down. Is he going to trigger the mines?
No, he's not going to go up all that much. They're a little too high up on the ramp. You want them lower than
you
that.
want them like somewhere around here. I'm not sure if Kex wants to take this. Bonsi can fight him right here. He's down Moot Lord.
Morphendel is actually really important in the Elves versus EM matchup. So
yeah, but like Moot Lord still like outweighs by a lot.
It's true, but you're also down Moot Lord, so it's a little bit tricky.
And okay, another double on Dunland. They're trying to get this. I think Lontaran here would actually not be an awful play. Just kind of, you want to turtle, you want to waste a good time. Lontaran is actually a really strong buy because it just forces good to waste time, or just denies the dun kill.
Yeah, this is when you really want Moot Lord, because Moot Lord helps you ping this and poke. And
the terrain here is really bad for Kex.
Because he only has one.
But at the very least, Lontaran is going to go down here.
Maybe for Thran? No, they decide to back off.
Not quite. He doesn't take it.
This is going to be LoTR traded for this. This is not a successful double. They're really not pushing this at all.
Yeah, they got 4 cannons on the edges, but they can't really push much more over here.
But this is a max stun. It's maxed.
Yeah, max stun.
It's really important that it doesn't die for Kex. But this is a very unsuccessful double. And
Yeah,
Zoom
and
is just
this is
clearing
going to go
out
on to
left lane.
Minhiriaf here, so it's going to set up the Minhiriaf into
there are
Aaron Born
orbs
double.
all over. Can he dive this? Wow. I think
Not
if he was a little more aggressive, I think he could have gotten it.
Yeah, Bigduke actually
one or
recalls
two of
out to
them.
defend Minhiriaf. Elves as well. But Minhiriaf is opened up.
Minaglar?
Ooh, and not
No.
quite. Minaglar, only 1 volley.
All right, so Kex is going to keep forcing Tharbad. The play here, they're clearly trying for Evil Ost. Evil Ost would also secure Dunland. So that's what they're trying to do. The issue is that there's still a lot of work to be done for Tharbad.
Yeah. They're also
But-
trying to... Wilmer's trying to go for Lothlorien. I guess he was setting up for a Lothlorien kill. That's a very interesting one. But they do have no arbs there, so if they
Yeah,
can
no,
coordinate it,
he's
they
going
actually
in again
can
right
kill the
now.
spawn.
He's coming in right now for another push on it. I don't know how I feel about this.
Holy crap, that's a lot of mass. I
Yeah,
did not
no, he's-
expect...
he's-
I did
he's
not
just
realize he
giving
had that
up.
much banked up. Only 1 hero ball to fight this. I'm not sure if he has DPS, especially if Bonsi starts hero targeting.
there is focusing
Morgan is
Morg-
being going...
Morg's
Morganmir's
dead.
going down very
Yeah, Morg's dead
quickly.
there.
He's going to lose it to cannons.
Yeah, that's going to be
Bit of a
Morg too, if
delayed
he's not
reaction
careful.
time.
He just
Oh,
he
that's
can't do
not
this.
worth. That's not worth. He can't do it alone. He needs his allies there as well to support him with that DPS. This is not enough.
Yeah, no, and Turtle says huge because like without Morg, the push on Fornos is so much weaker. Like Morg is
Yeah,
actually
he
one
can't
of
push.
insanely
He can't
useful.
1v1 anymore.
Like the confuse is one of the most important abilities in the game. Oh wait, but
Yeah.
Turtle has an ARB in the open.
Oh.
Can Kex see this?
If
Can Kex see
Kex
it?
sees
Can
it,
Kex
if
see
Kex
this?
sees it.
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go, go,
zooms and
Kex.
pings,
Go,
zooms and
go,
pings.
go,
Oh
go.
my god.
Oh no, he goes for Malv. He doesn't have move.
Malv,
He can't
Malv.
push that. His Walter's AA.
Oh,
you
if he
gotta go
jiggle
for
peek,
Arc
if he
Lever
just
Arc
stutter
there.
stepped a bit more, Malv actually dies. He didn't stutter step.
Oh my god. This is why you
I
can't.
think Malv was the right target there, but he needs to stutter step. He didn't do that. But
I
at the
think
very
you
least,
have
it
to go
gives
for
Wilmer a
Arc
bit of
Leg.
initiative.
I think because Malv's just too chonky and you don't have Moot Lord, so you just don't really have that much damage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
if he could click Arvaleg, that's that hero dead.
Yeah.
Argalev as well.
Yeah.
Very, very rough target analysis by Kex. That's very unfortunate. At the very least, there's a small window of opportunity while Malv is low that Wilmer can push, but he's not pushing. Oh, no, now he is.
Yeah, they're gonna be going for
Okay,
Dun again.
Lazy's
This is
split up. A couple of turrets here are going to go down for relatively free.
good. Yeah, this is the
But
type. Not really.
not really. He kind of blew the advantage. If he pushed the first time around, he could have gotten a bit more work in.
You really.
Unfortunate.
God, he needs some doubles. I wish his team, because again, there's no one from his team to help him. He's still all alone. The
Yeah.
recognition by Evil of where Good's arbs are is just not on point this
Or
game.
LoTR
And there's
actually
Evil
comes out
off,
here.
Yeah. There's Dun Turtle. Part 1 at least. And
Yeah,
Dun 2
Dun
is no
Turtle.
longer
That is
a
the
thing.
right play here. He just needs to
Ooh, Dun Chief.
waste as much time as possible.
This is
Dun
much
Chief
more
wasn't too.
doable now that Gondor's here. This is much easier with Gondor.
Yeah.
Dun Chief?
Oh, Dun Chief.
Oh my god.
He runs him back in. He can't run him in again.
No, he needs to be so.
He knows that, right? No, he's running Dun Chief back in again. What he's doing? Oh, is he baiting? Is he trying to
I
bait?
think is he trying to?
Oh wait, Bigduke actually left, zooms in for dead. But it's not gonna be enough.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Courier.
That last shot by Khan got
Yeah.
canceled. That was so
Yeah.
close. That was like a half. That was like
It was like
100
a screen.
milliseconds
Yeah, it
too
was like
slow.
yeah, wow.
Holy crap! That was like one tick. That was close. And Mizzy Mountain's out
Dude,
going for
they-
it,
I
but
don't
they just
like
can't do
this.
this. They need to double it, and Wilmer's here, but out of position. He actually recalls out, so that was just a botched double attempt.
I just don't know why
They
think
are
this is
putting
good.
so much effort into this, and Captain SC's staying as well. Why is he staying here?
I don't know. Captain should I really think Captain of all the look. I think most of the team on Evil is just not that familiar with how to play Evil because they're your
Yeah.
game. But like Captain does, so Captain should realize that this is just a terrible idea.
Oh, Uva
That's
might be
about
going
that.
down here,
Yeah.
and he indeed. Why is he staying?
I don't know why he's staying.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, now he
they-
leaves.
If they
now.
coordinate the double, if they coordinated the double on their first push of Lof, I think Lof actually dies for free. But instead, Wilmer pushed it alone, loses Morg, and now they botched the double. That was Lof has wasted so much of Evil's just resources this game.
Thankfully, Good is being insanely inefficient with killing EM, so they're kind of not getting punished
Yeah.
for this because ER, Dun, and Init are also alive at 30 minutes. So it's kind of okay. And then also Bonsi just messed up his recall by Enid Wave, so he needs to recall again.
And Bigduke actually in the really bad. You don't want to be defending Aaron from inside. You can't do much here. So this is going to be maybe not full clear, but Aaron very much damaged.
Oh, he might get jumped on. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Smaugler's only at
Bigduke
600
can actually
HP,
take that, but
so he can get. Oh,
Ernor
yeah.
dies. Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Oh,
Lord, he actually recalls.
Yeah. That's been so.
Oh my gosh! I think if he keeps walking, he lives. He's super close to cause. That turns the game around a lot. This got a lot harder. Lazy Turtle is indeed right. Wilmer had the right idea earlier.
The mines. Oh, they focused the math. Okay, he's okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's fine. His medics were far enough. Yeah, target analysis goes medics then mass then heroes, so it's fine. But that could have been bad if it just worked a little bit differently.
Wilmer's just killing Law. Yeah, Wilmer's.
I mean, it's a free push. I guess it's okay. It actually opens up Isengard. It's not an awful follow-up. He does have Kex does have Dunk Sheath. It's not. I wouldn't actually be against that.
Captain's going
as long
back
as
for
Loph is
Aaron.
alive.
Captain's going for Aaron, and it's still the two of them are just forcing Dun while Kex is just camping.
Wait, actually, this is such a good strike by
Aaron
Misty.
killed though.
Yeah, Dun has wasted so much time this game. Oh, Dun Sheath. Oh, Dread Wolf! He goes down! Khan's Artemis actually has done so much work this game. I think Kexus has been getting these kills because of Khan's Armaments, I think. Adriel also getting quite banged up, but I think Kex is starting to lose too much HP. This is a triple 3v1 and Kex is holding it.
Yeah, they have to be able to do this. It's 3.
Down a hero as well.
Misty's just getting
oh my god, Bigduke, no, he's gonna lose the cannons. Okay, he's not.
Because Misty's just full pushing, like for free. He's gonna start Barrow.
Yeah, it's completely free. They're
ignoring
losing
him
so much
entirely,
time here.
and they're failing to kill Dunland.
Yeah, Elves is actually recalling out to defend Misty, so now this push is gone. Bigduke can't do it alone. He recalls out. That's holy crap. Karn James Ghost Shields. I don't think that's the right play. These shields just get melted for free.
Now.
But actually, he's diving
Fornos.
That's a false flag. Dives Fornos, but I don't think he has the DPS for this.
No, he just needs to open it. He doesn't need to kill it here. Just opening it is doing his job.
Wait, Lazy actually didn't recall it. He's walking over.
Oh my god,
holy crap.
Killable now.
Yeah, it is killable. What's
happening
here?
This is a whole good team kind of falling apart here. This is not just the Yerner Panic kill. I actually don't think we're that bad. Like in terms of like, they weren't the reason that this game has just completely collapsed for good. Like that's that's all of them are contributing to that.
Is masterfully defending Dunland right here. He's wasting so much of good time.
You're just like face slamming into Dunland. 3 people and they're failing to do it. While Misty is just getting full clears. Like
Carter's
really
half
bad.
Dead.
Yeah, Barrow's like pushable now. Starbad's open.
I wouldn't take this if I was Kex.
This is an overextension though. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kex is better defending at this point. He really cannot. And this might be Dunland now because he's out of position now.
He's out of position. He doesn't have the mass for it. Bonsi can right click the spawn. Actually, no, he chickens out. I think he takes that because the good team was so close. I guess he doesn't trust the team, and maybe it's a little bit too far.
Oh, but he's pushing Eric now. Misty's pushing Eric. So Zuzum's gonna have to go home. He has to recall. If he wants to keep this alive, he's gonna have to go home.
Is he gonna try and trade Eric? No, he does recall. So another push on Dunland goes haywire. Dunland is wasting so many minutes of Good's collective time. I think he's wasted like 30 minutes across the factions this game.
Honestly, Kex losing Moot Lord and just becoming this like meat shield was so successful.
Yeah, actually,
he's done so much more defending than he could
Suicide Moot Lord?
He's done
Suicide
so much
Moot Lord
more.
Meta? And
also,
now
Fornos is so open now.
Yeah,
Fornos is killable.
Wilmer's like master stroke and positioning, actually opening up Fornos allows him to get this kill without Morg.
Because he traded the push. So Lazy was pushing Karn Doom. He pops the shield and he gets a free push on the cannons, which is actually like such a good deal. Because he wasn't gassing Karn anyway. So it doesn't matter.
I'm not even sure if shield's the right play there, but regardless. Ooh, is Swag going down? Not quite.
The Chiefs are
kind
good,
of risky there, but Zoom just didn't actually have the DPS to punish that.
Now? Maybe? They're trying. He's turret targeting.
Bigduke is taking a lot of cannon fire here.
Burn?
Oh,
Huntsman
the bat spawned!
Alright.
Oh, no.
They'll get out.
If Kex actually focused those... not quite. Yeah. If Kex focused those cannons, I think Huntmaster died. Because of the mass timer. But he was too focused on Zoom, but Dunland more than paid for itself. That is perfectly fine for him.
And this is going to be another push
Yeah,
on
his
Fornos.
attention was
Meanwhile,
split too much,
they're sieging
but-
Eric. And
Yeah,
Zoom
Fornos
can't
is gonna
defend
go
himself
down here.
anymore.
If not this
I don't know
push,
if
then
it'll
probably
die.
the next.
It might not die because of the HP buff.
I don't know. There's quite a lot of mass backing up Amar here.
Yeah,
Lazy's actually just in the
Turtle's
east.
just-
I don't think he's trying anymore. I don't think he's contesting anymore.
No, he can keep it alive. Yeah. He
Oh,
can
no,
turn
okay.
around.
Actually, the HP buff did actually make the difference there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, and Zoom just can't kill Misty anymore. It won the 1v1. He can't force him out since he's down
Yeah.
Penalty
Oz does actually come out, but Tharbad is gonna die
instant
regardless.
Oz. Oh, Huntsman! No, he's switching.
Oh my gosh, he actually takes the fight and wins. 2v3 actually
Wait,
wins.
what was it? Was that the bile shot?
No. Oh,
Who
maybe.
killed him
Did he
there?
line that up?
Was that the bile shot? Because he wasn't in range. If someone knows, PM Larry, and Larry can say.
Yeah, I think that I don't remember, but somehow maybe Hummaster was just low to begin with. But that
No,
was
I
a
don't
nice
think he was in
pickup. I
range.
think that's kind of a bait.
That was actually a con. It was a con shot.
That was a
Oh,
con
it was a
shot.
con shot. Like the ability?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He both through the ability and the enhanced range on all.
Oh yeah,
of
because the
it.
ability actually buffs Khan, so he gets more damage in chase. I'm not sure if he actually meant to buy Fornos there. Karn might be actually going down. Actually, no, not quite.
Getting Fornos
is good here.
So
It is good
gives
here.
You, it gives you a fort shot. So it's really good here.
Oh yeah, no, it was intended. His ARP's forward.
Yeah, and no, because buying it basically removes all the cannons from Forjo, so it's really good. It's always good.
Oh,
if Forjo's
Kex
out.
is letting a lot of mass die for free here. But I don't think it's actually Eastern Rudar gas. Where is the gas?
It's crazy. Kex, when he's defending his evil men, it's cracked. But when he's attacking, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So-
oh, Eric actually goes down here, and Zoom
Wait,
actually
wait,
recalls
wait,
in.
wait.
That's Kern, you're dead.
Oh my god, he could have gotten both, I think. He didn't focus Adderhill. Adderhill was like recalled right into him.
I think Azrael was faced inside the special transport, so Missy didn't see it.
Wow. But he gets Courier. Still really good.
Big Duke asking for Consolidate at this point.
Dude, he's on Tharbad, almost dead, and Barrow alone. Yeah. Bonzi says
Why
no
would you Consolidate
correctly.
ever in this situation?
Dude, good is
And-
good is gone.
Good is
dead here.
collapsing. Lazy's the
Good has
only person
nothing.
who's kind of stable, but even then he lost
No, he's
Fornos, so
dead
he
down
really
Fornos.
isn't.
They have nothing. They can't
And like
rally, 'cause
Wilmer's
Lamb's
mass
not-
advantage
Lamb's
here
dead.
is enough to let him just solo push Lazy now.
They have actually no late game anymore. Fornos is gone. Full East Elves or West Elves East Elves is gone. Vera
Yeah, Eric
Rally
is
gone.
dead.
Consolidate is gone. Fornos is dead. There's no late game for good anymore. They're dead.
Yeah, they're screwed. Like Evil Min's still healthy at the 40-minute mark.
He has
And then why-
and ER.
And ER, we have Lontaran as well. Is it spawning now? Yeah, it is spawning. Okay, I think it might be tied to Ended Wife accidentally. I'll fix that next time.
This is bizarre. Like, I
Absolutely
think
bizarre.
Radagast, dude. I mean, it's something. Yeah. Bonsi's the
Yeah, I guess
healthiest.
it's a fine play. I wouldn't call it
Misty
bad play.
Misty Arb dies. That's
Okay,
pretty big.
that's huge. That is huge. That gives like good a little bit more room to breathe.
Because Kex still can't push 1v1 against either miner because he's down mid-lord.
Wait, Karn is maxed? Wait, Wilmer went back and maxed Karn?
Oh, did he max it again?
Oh wait,
No,
I thought he
yeah,
was on
Thrall's
Amar
Wrap.
Plains this whole game, but no, he actually did max Karn.
Yeah, Thrall's
That's a
Wrap.
very interesting play.
Yeah,
I
he
would
maxed
honestly be going for Ice for here, but
I don't like Ace. I know some people like Ace.
Ace is good.
Dies.
I like Ace. It's safe. Oh, CaptainSD's
Oh
going
my
for
God,
Lock again.
Dude, stop going Lock. When you guys go Lock,
Yeah, stop
bad
going
things
Lock. You
happen.
can't do this. You really
Go other
can't do this.
places.
You need a 2v1 at least. Unless he's
Bonsi's-
trying to distract for Kex to attack the western side of Cause.
Well, actually, Bonsti's down with Randall and Glorfindel, so he's actually weak.
He is weak, but it's not enough to be pushing into Loft weak.
Also, we should point out that he got Ren, which is an interesting decision.
Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, he grabbed Mirkwood. I didn't notice this.
Yeah, he got Ren and
I mean,
Mirkwood.
Sunder is very nice. I'm pretty sure it affects buildings. It's an interesting play for sure, but I guess he doesn't have a lot of options.
I mean, honestly, anything here is good at this point. I like
Oh, he
the
actually
positional.
went... Turtle maxed Amon Sul because of that recall or scan. I didn't notice that, but actually by using that scan, he let Wilmer know that it was Amon Sul and he immediately killed it. So that's why, like, I'm of the opinion that you really shouldn't use scan on Amon Sul unless you're really ahead, because it just lets Amar know that you maxed it. And yeah,
So
that's
EM,
one push.
Yeah, EM is quote unquote trapped, but this is not an instance where
Freeze?
I say you can
Freeze?
kill him. Oh, freeze.
Somebody froze. Bonsi, no.
You know, this happens to Bonsi. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. Alright, everybody, sorry for that little hiccup. We did have Bonsi DC from the game, unfortunately. A tree fell on a power line outside his house. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to sub Elves. We do have Your Last Sight subbing in for Bonsi right here. And what we're going to do is resume from the replay at the 43 minute mark. So, about a minute before where we left off. So some of the engagements that we were seeing in progress at the time are not going to happen, but regardless, this is pretty close to what we had earlier. Without further ado, we're just getting things wrapped up, and we will be going back into this game.
All right, 3, 2.
All right, let's do this. Your site has it selected. It works. All right, we're back into this game.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. All right, so back in this, what was happening at this point in time?
All right. So there's a fight M on Soul. There's a Misty push on Loth, and there's a
Billy. Wilmer saw the scan from Arfadane, and he immediately just punished it by one pushing aim on Soul. That dies. And Your Last Sight is now just kind of lollygagging around this area, trying to zone out Captain SD. Meanwhile, I guess Kex is stripping out cannons here. I'm not sure what if he did that last time. And Bigduke is actually trying to go for an engage with Arfadane here on Karn Doom. There are not a lot of cannons here, so Wilmer actually has to play a bit safe here. There's a lot of mass on the good side here. And yeah, Bigduke starts to attack the spawn. I think Bigduke needs to run out here. I don't think he has the strength to actually try and contest this. He did get a mass wave to kind of slow it down, but really it's not going to be quite enough. With Bigduke over here sieging the corner and Arfadane zoning out, I think Karn Doom is not long for this world. Meanwhile, though, Kexelis is taking this opportunity, noticing, and Austere actually dies. Arfadane pulls back a little bit, leaves Austere kind of exposed, and meanwhile, Kexelis goes in and pushes Numinos while Arfadane and Cardinal are distracted. Numinos is going to be defended by Kexelis, but in return, Losop is probably going to get one push by Wilmer here as EM zones out Arfadane.
And EM also bought another ARP, so that's where his 7k went. So he's not going to get the whiz or anything like that.
That's actually really, really important here. Like, Hex is only down one hero, so he can do a lot of damage while rotating. Lamedon is quite open here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Losop going down, so even though Anominos is not going down, Losop did, and that was maxed.
So as
Your Last Sight is still relatively healthy. He is really the last hope that Good has this game, but right now he really doesn't have a lot of initiative to do stuff. He's just kind of sitting outside of Loft and trying to consolidate himself. Oh, Bigduke is going to lose his special transport that he has sitting outside Tharbad. He has a second one actually exposed, but he's just gonna... Kex is just going to ignore him and finish off the spawn. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. I think he could actually try and just finish off the ARP here, but instead he's just going to play safe, finish off the spawn. Zoom comes in here, so it's going to be really close. I'm not actually sure if Kex can actually get it in time. Not quite. No. 298 HP left.
Oh, Highfells fortified.
Highfells is interesting.
He has
Is Eastern Rudar maxed? Because Highfells will start spawning the Eastern Rudar mass, but only if Eastern Rudar is maxed beforehand. Wilmer does recall out despite Numinos being half dead. Looks like he did get caught in a force field, so he didn't really want to take the risk.
I think I'd be surprised if it is.
Going to go down here.
Let's see if it's maxed. No, it's not maxed. But it's
not maxed.
Multiple gas, but not maxed.
Yeah, so really, Highfells doesn't have a ton of value. Renda Unclean does die here. A little bit unfortunate for Captain SD, but in return, he does actually strip out a lot of the Cosmic Cannons. It's not really going to last too much longer.
Yeah, it's pingable with Rogue Ash if you get that last one on the high ground with your air heroes. Yeah. You can just kill it with those. And once Kaz dies with a Moria buy, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah. Do we know if Mithril Mining got bought? It's really hard to tell.
It got bought. I did do it.
Bonsi bought it? Alright.
Okay. Mithril Mining. So that is going to be a cheap Balrog if Morio comes out.
So yeah,
Zoom and Bigduke up here.
And yeah, Bigduke is going home to try and defend. Oh, Smaug!
Smaug actually dies there. Okay, that's quite a substantial loss for Captain SD there.
This is a medic for it.
Yeah, it is going to be a traded medic, but that's not going to matter. Smaug is a very nice trade for a medic.
Yeah, honestly, I think Your Last Sight is just not tired. like
Yeah.
everyone else. Yeah, so this
Boros
is the
actually goes down.
stage.
I'm not actually sure if Agendar came out. Did Agendar get bought? I don't think he
Oh,
did.
this is going to be
That was
Kaz.
Agendar denied, and Wilmer goes in on LoTR again, despite your last sight over there.
Is he just
What-
flanking?
What is he doing? He should be flanking here and forcing your last sight out, but instead he's
He
just
could just
right-clicking
guarantee the
LoTR.
Kaz kill here, but he's just...
Wait, but now he
kills
swaps
Ladriel.
off of LoTR. Oh, that's a lot of lost
This is a
opportunity.
charge.
That's
I mean,
a huge
alright,
opportunity
it's-
cost. That's
they get
very
Kaz,
interesting.
it's
But yeah, Kaz
fine.
does die at least. And LoTR actually is going to die here, so
It's gonna get
Wilmer,
lost.
in the end, does actually follow up.
Yeah, and there's Elves mask gone, right?
Yeah, El's
So-
mask gone, Barrow's about to die.
And if once Barrow dies, then they're actually in deep poo poo because they're going to be on a Numinos Hills Lamb only, but it's not rally.
Yeah,
And this
and
foil,
LoTR comes
huh.
out. That's a huge position. Captain SD has both Mirkwood and the LoTR.
And Dole,
It would be pretty funny
oh
if
my
they
God.
grabbed Monsters of Mirkwood here.
Dole is still alive too.
Yeah, Dole's still alive. Karndoom actually never died because Austria got botched there.
So if they do a
Zoom is going to
Moria-
have to be chased away though. And yeah, Barrows is down.
This could be a full.
Elos is
Them.
out for red, which is interesting.
I'd actually like to see him starting to gas Dole here. I think Dole is quite safe.
Yeah,
Lightdash is good too.
Lightash very good.
I don't think it's needed because you have a lot of bases. Actually, it's just
Yeah. Like Evilman's very healthy, but I suppose he's out of gas. Like once he's done with pipe fells. Actually, no, it has 2 gas.
looks like Good is talking about calling.
Yeah. Like the writing was on the wall, and Evil just like got so much more progress done in the
I
last
don't
10
blame
minutes.
him. TBH, I think it's right, but
Yeah, it's definitely
think it's
right.
playable at this point still. I don't think it's game yet.
Is it playable? I don't think it's playable anymore. There's no way it's playable
pretty
anymore.
cursed, but it's like there's still a hypothetical chance. Wow, is there even?
Hypothetical? I don't know. I think if Evil loses like 2 hero balls worth of heroes, I think they still win at this point. The mass advantage is
maybe
way too
not.
significant.
No, okay.
Lost in Kazadan's game.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, like even before that, there's just no way to keep them alive. You can't contest. That's gonna be Moria, and now you're fucked.
Yeah, now you're so screwed. Like Dole is super safe, so AIM can start gassing Dole.
Dole,
It's just like
Merc,
the
Moria.
world. The world is Evil's oyster. What can they do here? What can Good do here?
It's full. EM still has ER, High Fells, and Enid Wave, all going to be maxed. Scatha's up and maxed. Gunda's alive. Aang is alive. Karn is still alive. Dole is alive. Pretty
Like
cursed.
Evil is stronger than right now with all the bases they have than they are at the start of the game. Like they
Yeah.
have better spawns and mass than they are at by default, which
And
is
then for Good
never a good
has
sign.
Hills of Evendim, Anuminas, Mythland, Last Bridge, and Lamadon. But Lamadon does not have Rally.
he lost Tyrion as well.
Oh, and they body lost. Yeah, well.
But
But-
Elos is about to die, so not for much longer.
So this is like this push here that they're doing on Karn is like the last push that they basically have. It's
Yeah,
this-
like their
this
mass
card
output
mass
is not going to be significant.
returning these like
Arthur actually
Nandorian
recalls
scouts.
out. Tries to defend Elos Tyrion. I'm not even sure if he can. Meanwhile, Misty is just like starting to clear cannons. Like they're so far ahead, they can just waste time like clearing cannons for money. He
Yeah,
probably wants
I think
Balrog.
They can just go kill Bridge, go kill Numinos,
Yeah.
and then then you really do force a GG. But yeah,
At the
they
very
go
least,
for Lamb
Karndoom
as
does
well.
die, so you know, Good has a little bit, but Wilmer in the meantime has just been attacking Lamadon.
This is going to be Lamb. Well, maybe not. It's just him.
But there's no heroes to defend this. Like Adrihil alone,
Yeah,
he's half
the issue is
HP.
Angmar's like pretty bad at like sieging like this.
Yeah, it's actually really bad terrain for Amar, to be fair. And like
he
the
should-
cavalry deals a lot of damage.
I would love. Yeah, Dolgas is coming up.
Yeah, Dolgas. Okay, that's just so unwinnable for Good then.
There's actually nothing that they can do.
There's
to
going to be
deal
a
with it.
deluge of mass. There's going to be 200 mass per cycle for Evil. Like, this supply capped every cycle. How
Like,
do they deal with
every
that?
faction is going to be supply caps. Like every faction, every
Yeah.
single cycle. It's just, and each evil ball is still healthy. You know?
Yeah, like 1 hero down for Evil Men,
Bridge. I
1
actually
hero
don't-
down for Amar, 2 heroes down for Misty. Like, meanwhile, Good's like so battered and bruised.
Yeah, I mean like ours.
Like, why did we
Turtle-
even play this out?
Because I mean, you just can't make them GG if they don't want to GG.
Yeah. It's like Duke wasn't consenting. We can't make them GG.
It's fine. Yeah, who cares? just confirmation that they were fucked.
G-Unit with the biased commentary as usual.
What's G-Unit
No,
saying?
because like I want to make sure that Duke can't just like make an excuse that like the game was unfairly taken from him for like the next year, and that like we force a decisive loss. And this is it. Like, there's no way that Good wins this. I'm not sure why they're not actually GGing out.
Well, I think you just let them kill Lamedon and you let them kill Anemonas, and then it's cursed.
Yeah. Bodyguards and Morgoth also coming out. We don't see these elites out very often anymore.
Big Duke's gonna say that anyway.
I don't know, like you can make a pretty definitive argument now that we see like every single theater losing after the resume.
I mean, I think he'll say that the resume itself was cursed
that
or
the
something.
Balrog of Morgoth comes out.
Yeah, that's
like
pretty,
that's just like a moral buy at that point.
I don't even think it's good here. Well, I mean, with mining, actually, yeah, it's good. 2,500. It's super worth. It's always worth.
Yeah, it's super worth. Like that's just like the cannon targeting or the cannon sponge alone is enough.
Turtle is chasing Kex across the map.
I mean, it's not gonna matter. He might lose a medic or two, maybe.
This
but
chase has actually gone from Styrian all the way down here. Oh, Argalev's all alone.
No, he left Argalev.
How did that even happen?
I have no clue.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He just left him.
He just left him. I don't.
He just
how
didn't
does
get
he
pulled.
not get pulled though? Every other
Maybe
hero
he got
and
mixed.
every other mass unit. So what's the hotkey that you click?
I think he got missed in the box. Maybe he got stuck on a tree. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he
His box,
didn't
everyone
use...
but Argalev. Oh, that's Kamul. Down to the turret targeting in Adderhill.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Adderhill lives on 89 HP. Nice.
It's not gonna matter. Wait, was Wilmer down there? I think it was only Captain SD. Isn't Wilmer in the top?
Wilmer was here, but he left.
Okay. Well, Gulpin Witch King, you know, it's not ideal, but with the mass, he can still live pretty easily. Your last sight actually putting up such a nice fight, though. Like, your last sight is really pulling his weight. It's just not enough.
Oh, Minaglar's dead.
Minaglar's dead. Elves and Dwarves. Special Transport dead.
Iwindle. They're just full trading.
Yeah, they're full trading. They're trying to grab the moral.
Yeah.
Iwindle's dead.
Yeah.
He lost isn't bad. He just bought it in like a stage in the game that it was no longer relevant.
It is in fact GG.
It's GG team. Oh my gosh. It was 10 minutes ago. Big Duke has given up.
Guys.
GG.
Wow, holy shit. Good
we
game.
did wait for that.
That was like, what, 4 hours? 3.5 hours?
That was a long one. Like, first game went on to almost 2 hours. Second game has to disconnect.
Jesus
Man.
Christ.
But it's over. Big Duke gets swept into 2-0. Second game was like super one-sided for the second half of the game.
Best out of 5. No, no time.